Hello,
Hello.
good morning.
Good morning.
This is Paul Hughes. Do I have to call that number on my screen?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm waiting
Oh,
specialty court.
okay.
Yes, sir. If you're an attorney, please call the number.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Judge Holmes courtroom.
Hi, Attorney Paul Hughes calling to check in.
Please mute yourself in the courtroom, please. In the court.
I can give you the case number, it'd probably be easier, or I can give you the name.
The name.
Attorney Hughes, can you mute yourself, please?
The white screen, yes. Let's see.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I'm serving as your presiding judge on this morning. If you are in my courtroom on this morning on a traffic matter that is scheduled for 8:30 a.m., please make sure that you check in with the courtroom clerk by dialing area code 313-965-2280. Attorneys, officers, defendants, everyone, I need you to check in with the clerk, not the defendants, I'm sorry, just the attorneys and the officers. If you are a defendant and you are not a part of the specialty court, first of all, I'm going to ask you, if you have the ability, please place your government name on your tagline. I won't be able to identify you by nicknames, pet names, those kind of things, first names. I won't be able to do that. So please make sure, if you have the ability, place your first and last name on your tagline so that we can know who you are and get you to the right place. On this morning, if you are an attorney on a traffic matter, make sure that you check in, and then you're going to receive an invitation to a breakout room so that you have the opportunity to speak with the prosecuting attorney, Mr. Rosenthal, who should be joining us in a few minutes. And I'm going to start my specialty court docket, and then I'll start calling those cases, those traffic matters. On this morning, if you are not regularly assigned to my courtroom, please understand I saw a few people with hats on and in bed clothes and all of that. You can't be in my courtroom that way. This is a court of law. You have to put on some clothes, you have to take off your hat, and you have to be presentable. This is a court of law, and we are also streaming live on YouTube. That means that anybody in the world can see this video, and you certainly don't want them to see you in a way that's not presentable. So with that, I am going to get started with my specialty court docket. Let me say good morning to the staff that's in the courtroom, Miss Officer Lott, and then who do I have clerking with me today?
You have Miss Mack. Good morning, Judge.
Miss Mack is back. Good morning, Miss Mack. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. All right. And good morning to you, Officer Lott. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. And good morning, Ms. Wilson. Hopefully I have made you the co-host. I think I did. Wonderful. So you can start placing. I need the attorneys to be in one room, officers to be in one breakout room, and defendants for the 8:30 docket to be in a separate breakout room. I am going to.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. I am going to have
text video.
I'm sorry. Ms. Wilson?
Because I can't see anybody.
Oh, we can hear you and I can see everybody.
Okay.
So you're not able to put them in the breakout room if you can't see them, right?
Yes, I can get the breakout rooms.
Okay, are you able to put people in their breakout rooms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so you'll get an invitation. Please accept that invitation. Please also keep your device on mute until your case is called. Please keep your device on mute. I'm going to start with Attorney Warfield. If you could place your appearance on the record for our specialty court.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391, Defense Counsel for Mental Health Court.
All right, thank you, and good morning to you, Attorney Warfield. Do you have any preliminary matters for my consideration?
None at this time, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I also see Attorney Griffin has come back to join us. Attorney Griffin, your appearance.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to you and your court staff. Herman Griffin, P77169, Defense Counsel this morning, mission appointed counsel.
All right, thank you. And so, Mr. Griffin, you would go into the breakout room where defendants are going for the 8:30 a.m. docket, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. All right, and do you have any preliminary matters, Mr. Griffin? Or is he already gone? No.
No, Your Honor, no preliminary matters. I'm
All
already
right.
joining the breakout room now.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. All right, Miss Taylor, I need your appearance on the record.
Good morning, Jasmine Taylor, specialty court case manager.
All right, good morning, Miss Taylor. And I saw Mr. Morgan, he's bouncing around on my screen. Let me see. Mr. Morgan, where are you?
I'm at the top, I think, Judge.
There you go.
Good
All
morning.
right.
Good morning, Monday Morgan, Specialty Court.
I'm just trying to find something real quick.
Okay, I need everyone to mute yourself, please. All right, go ahead, Mr. Morgan. Your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Samaje Morgan, Specialty Court Case Manager. I mean,
All right.
coordinator. Yeah, I'm a case manager too.
You do it all, Mr.
Many
Morgan.
hats.
Many hats, and you do it well, exceptionally well. All right, very good, Mr. Morgan. Do you have any preliminary matters for me? I did get your information. I'm going to start off with promotions, and then I'll honor your request, okay?
Judge, thank you.
All right. If nothing else, Ms. Taylor, you didn't have anything preliminary. Let's go to promotions. Attorneys, make sure that you are checking in with my court clerk, Ms. Mack, and you will be placed in a breakout room to speak with the prosecuting attorney. So please accept that information as I start my specialty court docket. I am going to start with promotions on today. We have a couple of people that are going to be promoted. I'm going to start with Latonya West. Come on, Miss West. I see you. I see you. Hello. Good morning.
My mom.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for helping my mom. You changed.
Oh, that's your baby. Oh, good morning. You are so beautiful. And you are with your mother.
Yeah, I
love
got
it.
my kids back.
Oh my goodness. Now, you know that just made my day, right?
Yeah.
And you know, Wednesdays can be off the chain for me, ma'am. You just got me all together. Your baby is, I'm not going to even fuss about her being in that bed with her bed clothes on and all of that good stuff. I ain't going to even fuss about that. Listen, I am so happy to see you. How old are you?
I'm 14.
Oh, you are 14 and you are so beautiful. I hope that you're glad to be with your mom.
Oh, too. You look like Tiffany Haddish.
Okay. All right. Y'all write that down just in case I need a second job. Tiffany, get out the way. All right. That's a new one. I'm going to have to write that one down and text it to my kids and tell them you told me that. They will enjoy that. Listen, I'm glad that you're with your mom. I want you to encourage her. She's doing some great things. And actually today, we're going to celebrate her. So I'm really glad you're here. So let me place her case number on the record. I have from Ms. West, case number 210-626-0501. Ms. West, state your full name.
Latonya Andrea West.
All right, Ms. West, today is your day. You are being promoted to phase 3. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You're ready. You have worked so hard. I know this has not been an easy task for you. We staffed your case on yesterday, spoke with Ms. Holmes. You're just doing very, very well. And then I also heard you got a chip on yesterday or a couple of days ago.
Yes.
Tell me about it. What'd you get a chip for, if you can?
Yeah, you know, my sobriety. You know, I go to my NA meetings and stuff like that. And you know, that really changed my life, going there, hearing those stories and being able to go there and vent, you know, in this time. And it's like, I see myself still going when I leave the program because it's keeping me together. It's keeping me on my straight and narrow. Those meetings really could change your life if you let it.
Thank you for sharing that. Listen, somebody told me when I first started working with this program, meeting makers make it.
They do.
Meeting makers make it. And I will tell you, my brother does not mind me sharing that 34 plus years, he goes to a meeting. I want to say every day. He swears he don't go every day, but I promise you he does. And he still goes. He's 34 plus years clean. And
well, you know,
meetings.
This is a disease, you know, it's going to be forever, you know. So it's really important that we go to these meetings because, you know, we're still going to be addicts. We're still going to be alcoholics. So little things can trigger us to go backwards. So the meetings, all they do is just keep us where we need to be and keep us focused on taking one day at a time to be sober.
One day at a time. Yes, ma'am. All right. I'm gonna have the case manager make the record as to why you are recommending Ms. West to be promoted on today.
Good morning, Judge. I'm handling Miss West's case.
Okay.
Miss West, the few times I spoke to her, she's an absolute joy. She's always upbeat. She's so friendly. She just wants to just do the right thing. She's been doing absolutely a great job. She's been doing a great job since she's been in the program. She's making her meetings. She's going to counseling. She's doing her drug screens. She just received custody of her children back, so she's very excited about that. We got a great report from Ms. Helms from Pop-Off yesterday. She's doing well, Judge, and that's the reason why I recommended for Ms. West to be promoted to phase 3, because she's bought into the program. She understands what happened for her to get here, and she made a decision in her life to change and to go forward and not look back and just do things in a positive way. So I'm making a recommendation to phase her up to phase 3. And great job, Ms. West. We're really proud of you.
All right. Anything from any of our other team members as to Ms. West?
Ms. West, I just want to say congratulations. You look great. I am so happy you were able to get your children back. I remember just from a little bit of time I've been here, that's been one of your main goals. So the fact that you have accomplished that is amazing. So congratulations on all of your success. Keep going. It does not get easier as you get promoted. It actually gets harder. So keep your tenacity, but congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes. All right. Mr. Morgan, I want to ask, Ms. West has her children. I know that we have funding set aside for family reunification. I would like between Mr. Morgan and Attorney Warfield that you all speak with Ms. West, because I'm sure that her needs have changed and maybe some things have shifted a little bit with the babies being there. And so we want to make sure that this change does not set you back, okay? And so, Mr. Morgan,
can I say something real quick? So my 7-year-old is here too. I have actually custody of her, but my mom still has custody of her, but she wants to give her back. But I was trying to see, can you guys help me gain custody back in the state of Michigan, because my mom is in Chicago. And right now I can't leave. So I need to be able to get her a medical card and things like that. With me not having custody, it's kind of hard to do those things.
all right. And so we did talk about that yesterday in staffing, and Attorney Warfield, we indicated that we wanted you to touch base with her. We also have a partnership with Neighborhood Legal Services, Attorney Warfield. So even if it's directing her there and making sure she has the right connection to help her achieve those goals, that would be great. And so I do need you to connect with Attorney Warfield.
Okay. All right.
All right. Very good. And then Mr. Morgan, you'll connect with her about family reunification.
Yes, Judge. I'm going to actually text Ms. Warfield, our contact person over at Neighborhood Legal Services. And then myself and Ms. West will work out a few things. So if we can place them two in a breakout room so they can discuss some stuff, and then I'll give you a call later. If not today, tomorrow, Ms. West.
Okay, that'll be great.
Okay.
So Ms. Attorney Warfield and Ms. West will go into a breakout room after we finish your hearing.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
Judge.
Wonderful. All right, Mr. Morgan, what's next for Ms. West?
Judge, I'm looking at a face-to-face on October the 12th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m. And then I'm looking at a return to court date with you via Zoom, October 19th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Wonderful. That works perfectly.
Okay.
All right. Great. Great. I need, oh, one other thing, Miss West, I heard you have driver's license, insurance. You just driving all legal and everything. Is that true?
Yeah, I did that actually last week.
I love it. I love it. That is awesome. I'm so, so proud of you. I am.
My car was parked for like 2 months because I didn't have my tax and insurance and stuff.
And now look at you.
Mhm.
You are doing it. All right. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Miss West on her promotion to phase 3. Congratulations.
All right, Miss West.
And congratulations to your daughter.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right. Miss West, you are going to get an invitation to go in the breakout room with Attorney Warfield. And then Attorney Warfield, there's a message I need to send you. So just be on the lookout for it. I'm going to try to multitask. I don't know if I can. All right. Okay, very good. So you all will go in the breakout room.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Take care. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. All right. I'm going to my next promotion, and that is for Johanna Party. Miss Party, come on. Unmute. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jen.
Excited? You ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. You look wonderful. I'm
Well,
so
thank you.
proud of you. All right. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 210-451-2601. Miss Party, state your full name for me.
Joanna Joyce Party.
All right, Miss Party, you're being recommended to go to phase 3. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I heard some good things in staffing yesterday that you're following through with respect to your counseling. You're engaged, you're participating. In addition, I believe I was told you completed your community service hours.
Yes, yes.
All right. What did you think of that experience?
It was a little rough.
But you
But it's
did it.
okay. Yeah,
But
I
you
felt
did
good
it.
about doing it. Mhm.
Yeah. So what does that say about you? That even when things get a little bit rough,
Keep on going. Do what you got to do.
do what you got to do because you can do it. There you go.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Listen, are you having any issues, any concerns that you need us to address?
No, I'm good.
All right. Come on, Miss Taylor. Tell us why you have recommended, make for the record, why you recommended Miss Party for promotion.
Okay, so Miss Party is doing very well in the program. She is currently in phase 2 of our 5-phase program. She is actively participating in her mental health services. There are no issues there. She attends every appointment that she has. She has not missed any sessions. She is compliant with her drug screens. And I'd like to put on the record, she has been negative since March 2nd of 2022. We do not have any positive screens for her or missed screens. Again, she has completed her community service hours, all 40 hours as of September 26th. She is actively pursuing her education or furthering her education. And she is participating in pro-social events. She has established some goals that she wants to accomplish, and she's working towards those goals. I'm not going to put her personal goals on the record, but she is actively working this program. So that is why I made the recommendation that she be promoted to phase 3 on today.
All right. And there was no objection from anyone on the team. Is there anything that any of the other team members would like to add as to Miss Party?
Great job and congratulations, Miss Party.
Thank you.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Helms, Mr. Graham, were you about to say something?
You're muted, Mr. Graham.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. This is the best part about being a part of a team, supporting those that want the support and that stay active in their recovery. Miss Party, you know I am excited about you because we can go back a few months and remember where it all started and look at you now. So good job. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank
And yeah, you just, I mean, look at you just bubbling all over the place. And that's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, wonderful. What's her next date before we celebrate her? What's her next date?
She will actually have a face-to-face scheduled for October 19th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
Got it.
Very good. Wait, is that 3 weeks out or 3 weeks
Yeah,
out?
she's phase 3. Yep, that'll be her face-to-face, and then she'll return to court the following week after that on the 26th.
Okay, we'll have to talk about that 26th date, remember?
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Okay, all right, very good. But for now, we'll go ahead and put October 19th, and it'll be at 10:35
Yes.
a.m.
Got it.
All right, here we go. I need everybody in the courtroom, join me in celebrating Ms. Partee on her promotion to phase 3. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Ms.
all right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Ms. Partee, I have to tell you that I truly, truly admire and respect you. Even though this situation was a very tumultuous situation for you, you have truly made the best of it. And that is
Thank
a lesson that should be taught to so many people in the world. Sometimes life happens because of our choices and sometimes of things we don't choose. But irrespective of how life happens, you have to make a choice to make the best of it. And we can all do that. So I have the utmost respect for you for choosing to do that. So thank you. You inspired
Thank
me.
you.
All right. All right. You
All
are
right.
free to leave, ma'am. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay. Thank
All
you. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. I have another promotion, I believe. I have a promotion for Mr. Cruz. Where's Mr. Cruz? Good morning, Mr. Cruz.
Unmute yourself, Mr. Cruz.
Let me ask one more time. There you go. Can you get it, Mr. Cruz?
Yes.
There you are. Good
Okay.
morning to you.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing good.
That's good. I'm glad that you're doing well, and it was reported in staffing that you're doing well. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 210-565-5401. Mr. Cruz, state your full name for me.
Agustin Cruz Jr., ma'am.
All right, sir. You are being recommended for promotion. Are you ready?
Thank you. I started my job training today, too.
I'm sorry?
I started my job training today, too.
Job training. He has job training. Yes.
Fading in and out on my end. Job training. Look at you. Wonderful. That's awesome. So
Thank
this
you.
is a good day for you, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. All right. I'm going to have Ms. Taylor make the record as to why you are recommending Mr. Cruz for promotion.
Yes, so Mr. Cruz is also a part of our 5-phase program. He's currently in phase 1. He has been actively working his program. He is currently in residential treatment, which he has been compliant with that treatment plan there. He also completes drug screens at that facility, which have all been negative, so we have no issues with that. Again, he has obtained his birth certificate, a new ID, and as he stated, he is scheduled to start his job training. So he is doing very well to get himself set up so that once he's discharged, he can have a fresh start. So I did want to recommend Mr. Cruz for promotion to phase 2 on this morning.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Cruz, you're doing a great job. You're working hard. And so, there were no objections from any of the team members with respect to the recommendation to promote you on today. I'll open the floor. Are there any team members that have anything to say about Mr. Cruz?
Great job, Mr. Cruz. Congratulations.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, Mr. Cruz, let's get your next date on the record. Ms. Taylor?
Yes, Mr. Cruz will have a face-to-face with myself on October 12th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Cruz?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. I also heard that you got your birth certificate. Is that correct?
Huh?
Did you get your birth certificate?
Yeah, I got my certificate. I got my ID.
Look at you, wonderful.
Yes.
That's awesome. All right. Well, you go to that job training and you do well today, and we'll
Yeah.
see you in a couple of weeks. We're
I'm-
here if you need us, okay?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm with Center Employment Opportunities. That's why I do my job training.
All right, that's awesome. Congratulations to you, Miss.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're very welcome. We'll see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
Okay. What was the day? My court date?
Your next court date is going to be October 12th at 10:35 a.m. and it's going to be with Miss Taylor, okay?
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
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 Yeah.
All right. Wonderful. I am going to now go to, let's see. I need, because it's only 9 o'clock. And so Miss Mack has, oh, there's Miss Mack on the screen. Miss Mack, has Mr. Rosenthal checked in to talk with the attorneys for the 8:30 cases?
I haven't seen him yet, Judge.
All right. Has any of the officers checked in?
Yes, I do have some officers that checked in.
Okay, please let Mr. Rosenthal know I'm going to call that docket in just a few minutes, okay?
Will do.
I have to tell them I have attorneys that are in my courtroom waiting.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Welcome.
All right, let's do it. Mr. Morgan, I'm ready for your phase 3 or higher. Uh-oh, Mr. Morgan, if you're talking to me, I can't hear you.
Judge, is it possible I could do that request I sent you? Or you like for me to wait a little bit?
Oh, yes, you can.
Okay, thank you, Judge. Let me pull her file.
That's going to be for Janine Thomas Orr. I have case number 110-571-6101. Ms. Thomas Orr, please state your full name for me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Janine Denise Thomas Orr.
All right, how are you today, ma'am?
I'm tired.
Why are you tired?
I've been working doubles. I got promoted to assistant manager. So
awesome. Congratulations on the promotion. I don't know about the doubles, but congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right. I know that you have a session on this morning, and Mr. Morgan, what I'm going to ask is going forward, let's make sure her court date, if we can, to the extent that we can, that it doesn't fall on her counseling dates, because we don't want you to miss any sessions, okay?
Yes.
All right, we don't want to make you late.
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. Morgan?
Yes, thank you, Judge. Miss Janine Orr, Thomas Orr is here today, Judge, for her first review with you. She did sign her contract on September 7th, 2022. So she's been with us a little bit, around 3 weeks. We are still in the planning stages with Ms. Orr. We have located a testing facility in Flint where she resides. She will be doing her tests random 2 times weekly. We will assist her with some payments, but it's good to hear that she has a promotion, because we want her to at least put, a little skin in the game, as Mr. Wade would say. She has a counseling appointment set up today for 10 o'clock, a mental health evaluation. So she is scheduled for that today. She has another appointment for SUD services on September 30th. So she does have some appointments set up where she resides. I have an opportunity to speak to other professionals in the Flint area to help me manage this case. So we would like to encourage Ms. Orr to make sure she make all her appointments, make sure she shares my contact information with her therapist, so I can get updates, progress reports. And then she has been very pleasant, Judge, very resourceful. I stated yesterday that she couldn't contact me on Friday, but she found Ms. Taylor's phone number and called her. And so she
There you
wanted to
go.
make sure that she's doing the right thing because she wants to be in compliance. So she's doing fine, Judge. We're still in the early stages. And I just encourage her to just keep going. If you have any questions or any concerns, you can always call me, but she's doing fine at this time, Judge. Thank you.
All right, very good, very good. All right, Ms. Orr Thomas, do you have any questions, any concerns that you need to, it should be Thomas Orr. Do you have any questions or concerns that you need to share with us?
As I was telling Mr. Morgan last week, if I'm not mistaken, and really I probably touched back on it a little bit. So I had police contact because of my children's dad. And I don't know how long he's gonna try to draw this out.
Okay, well, I don't want you to talk about a pending case.
It's not a case.
Okay.
It's not a case as of right now, but it's about to start into a custody case again. But far as him kidnapping the kids and stuff from school, like it's police contact, and I don't want to. I don't want to get in trouble, because it say on my paper I'm not supposed to have police contact. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can speak with Miss Thomas Orr in the breakout room. Not a problem.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll have you speak with Attorney Warfield in the breakout room. But listen, I'm glad that you're very much so attentive to the fact that you're not supposed to have police contact. So just make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do and being a good law-abiding citizen, and things are going to work out. But I want you to give details and get advice from Attorney Warfield, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. What's Mr. Morgan?
Yes.
I'm sorry, first, Miss Thomas Orr, do you have any questions?
No.
No questions? All right, anything from any of the other team members as to Miss Thomas Orr? If not, Mr. Morgan, what would be her next date?
Judge, I'm looking at a face-to-face with Ms. Orr, October 5th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m. And then a return to court via Zoom to see you on October 12th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. But we talk just about every day, so.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So, and I'll keep the team updated, Judge, on her progress with her counseling sessions. So, but those are her next 2 dates with the court.
All right, very good. All right, Ms. Thomas Orr, I want you to hang in there, and you're going to go to a breakout room, and then you should still make it to your other services at 10:00 a.m. And just know that we are here if you need us. And I'm glad that you're talking to Mr. Morgan often, okay?
All right. Thank you, guys. You have a good morning.
Okay, don't hang up. You're going to get an invitation to a breakout room to go with Attorney Warfield, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Wilson, I see that another officer, maybe attorney, has joined us. Please send them an invitation to the breakout room so that they are able, hopefully, to speak with the attorney. All right, let's keep going. Ms. Taylor, do you have phase 3 or higher?
Mr. Baruchko is a phase 3 client. My
All
only
right.
phase 3.
All right, Mr. Baruchko, let's do it. I have case number 210-580-5801. State your full name for me, Mr. Baruchko.
Jordan Baruchko.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right. I heard you had a little issue with your testing, but Ms. Taylor brought it to my attention. You want to make sure that you monitor your liquid intake before your testing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Other than that, what's going on with you?
Not much. I got a new job. So, yeah.
Is it landscaping?
Yeah, it's landscaping. They pay way better than what I was making. I was getting paid minimum wage at my last job, but with the way other people are getting paid at restaurants these days, I felt like I was being treated a little unfair. So I decided to leave and get a better pay grade. So that's why, and plus, I'd like to keep up on my fines and all that stuff. So that's what I plan to do,
Well, congratulations to you on your new job. I know that you're going to do well. And so I was very happy to hear that in staffing. How are you doing with working your program?
My program is going fantastic. I make meetings just about every single day.
Look at you.
Let's see here. Yeah, make meetings just about every single day. I work with the house coordinator quite a bit. She helps me with, staying on track. And yeah, I mean, I got a year and 3 weeks, so like I feel good. I don't feel like I have the need to go out there and screw up, I don't know. It feels good. It feels really good to be where I am in my life right now. Besides the stuff that I'm dealing with the court stuff, I mean, it's whatever, you know what I mean? I think it's turning me into a better man though. So.
Yes, Mr. Baruchko. Listen, I'm so proud of you. We staffed your case on yesterday. You're doing well, not having any issues. And I just want you to know I'm extremely proud of you, and I want to encourage you to keep going. The changes that you're making, these are lifetime changes. Your life can, I mean, we're going to always have bumps and bruises and ups and downs, right? But it's how we respond to them. We can make them better or make them worse. And you're responding in a positive way. So even when life has challenges, you're not making them worse. And so I'm extremely proud of you. And I want to encourage you to keep going, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right, Miss Taylor, what do you have for Mr. Baruchko?
Just kind of reiterating what he said, he's doing fantastic. He is compliant with his treatment plan as far as his services. He's compliant with the house rules where he's at. He's actively participating in all of the services that they have at the house. Like he said, he's doing meetings all the time. He's very active. I am pleased to hear that he got himself a better paying job. He's being resourceful. So he's doing great on our end. He's complying with our court order and his treatment plans. So he will have a scheduled face-to-face with me on October 19th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m. And of course, he also has contact with me in between time.
All right. Very good. Did you get that, Mr. Baruchko?
Yes, I got the face-to-face. What is the next court date?
I'll give it to you when I speak with you about the face-to-face.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, Mr. Baruchko, hang in there. We're here if you need us. It's good to see you on today. I don't know if any of the other team members, did you have anything to add? No? All right. I think everybody's doing something. All right. So, Ms. Baruchko, keep up the great work. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Take good care of yourself, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. Thank you. All right. Mr. Morgan, do you have any more phase 3s or above?
I think Miss Linebarger, you're in phase 3, right, Miss Linebarger?
Where's Miss Linebarger?
Unmute yourself, Ms. Linebarger. You're muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm in phase 4 now. I
All
got
right.
promoted last time I was in court. Remember?
Yep, phase 4 it is.
All right.
I still didn't get my gift card though.
Well, what happened to her gift card?
We just got them in, so we'll mail them out.
Okay, let's make sure she get her gift card. All right, thank you for letting us know right out the bat. All right, very good. Ms. Linebarger, you look good today. Are you feeling good?
Yeah, I've been going up and down. My blood has been low, so I'll be trying to stay in the house.
Okay, but you're doing everything you're supposed to do to take care of yourself?
Yeah, I'm taking all my medicine and everything, but it goes up and down, and every time it go up, they want to put me in the hospital. But they won't let me drink no water, nothing in the hospital.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. Well, do everything you're supposed to do, okay, Ms.
yeah, I got a doctor that comes out to my house, though.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So he
All
keeps
right.
track on me.
Very good. Let me place your case number on the record, 210-443-8101. State your full name.
Lisa Linebarger. Can you see me?
I can see you, and I know it's you. Yes, ma'am.
Lisa Linebarger.
All right, very good. Other than you've got some health things going on, but you're taking good care of yourself. How are you doing otherwise with your programming?
I'm doing just great with my program. I
Okay,
supposed to go drop this morning, but I got another time to go at 7 o'clock. So
okay.
yeah.
All right, just make sure you get there. Or you
Oh,
get
I'm gonna
done.
get there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. And so are you having any challenges, any difficulties?
Not really, no.
Okay. All right. Very
Except
good.
my rent falling behind, but I'm gonna catch it up some kind of way.
All
But other
right.
than that, I'm okay.
All right. Very good. Very good. How are your grandbabies?
I don't know. I still haven't seen them yet, and I haven't seen them in 8 months now.
Okay.
So
All right.
I talked to his dad. His dad said he can come over, but he got to come back home. He can't spend the night. I told him whatever, because I'm not finna argue with him no more.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
just, right now, let your focus be being in good health.
Yeah, my baby boy, he'll go get him sometime, but he working a double shift too now. So,
Okay. Okay.
but other than that, I'm doing just great.
That's good. That's the report that I got back, that you're doing well. Very
Mhm.
proud of you. I want you to hang in there. I also admire and respect you because in spite of all of the challenges that you're having physically, you are still getting up, no excuses, and you're working your program. Thank you, Ms.
Yeah.
Barger.
You're welcome.
Utmost respect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad you put me through this program because I don't know. I was a different person back then. My
And-
son was like, "Mom, you look so different and act so different now."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being clean and sober can do that to you, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Having discipline and structure can do that to you.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy that you decided to work with us. So thank you.
Oh yeah, I ain't got no choice. I'm gonna work this.
All right. All right. All right. Mr. Morgan for
Yes,
Ms. Linebarger.
All right, Miss Judge, Miss Linebarger is here for a review. Once again, she is absolute pleasure to talk to. She calls me often. She'll probably have to call me a little bit more considering Miss Griffin was her case manager, so we still kind of at team. Some things happen over there. So Miss Linebarger, if you need to speak to me, give me a call.
I still talk to Miss Griffin though, but
Okay.
I don't call her like I used to.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's well, okay, cool. As long as she's okay with that, then we don't have any objections to it. So, but anyway, Judge, Miss Linebarger is doing absolutely well. She's in phase 4, as she reminded us. She got promoted last time.
Yeah.
She had no contact with the law. Her address and phone number is the same. She paid all her fines and costs. She completed her community service. She's complying with her drug screen. So she's doing absolutely well. No complaints, no issues. Just encourage you, Ms. Linebarger, to continue doing what you're doing.
Yes.
There is some light at the end of the tunnel, and you're doing absolutely great. So congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Ms. Linebarger, did you have any questions for the team this morning?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Very good. Well, you look good. It's good to see you smile. Mr. Morgan, what's next for Ms. Linebarger?
Judge, I know the 26th is a bad date, right?
Yes, I'd like to see her before the 20th, if at all possible.
Okay, cool. So I'll do a.
But you know what, Mr. Morgan, Ms. Linebarger is in phase 4. Do a face-to-face with her on the 26th. That's fine.
Sounds good. So I'll do a face-to-face. I'm pretty sure I'll talk to her way before the 26th. Face-to-face on.
Yes, you will.
at 10:35 a.m.
Yes.
And then what's the following Wednesday?
I won't be back. You would have to do the 9th.
Okay, that will be November 9th.
Yes.
Okay, November 9th at 8:35 a.m. will be her return to court date.
All right. Did you get that, Ms. Linebarger?
Yeah, I might have to get reminded a little bit, but I'll be there. I'll be
All
there.
right.
Okay.
Wonderful. I want you to enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Okay, you too. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right, you do the same. Thank you. Be well.
Right, thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Welcome, take care. Bye-bye.
All right, Ms. Taylor, who do you have next on deck?
I don't have any more phase threes, only one phase two.
Okay, who's your phase two?
It is Mr. Martin Mallet.
All right, Mr. Mallet, did he need to go in the breakout room? Yeah, he missed a screen.
Yeah, he missed one screen.
All right.
And it looks like Attorney Warfield may still be in a breakout room.
All right, Mr. Mallet, you're gonna have to hold on just for a minute. Ms. Taylor, I think.
You want me to text you?
Yes, please. All right. There's Ms. Warfield back from the breakout room. Ms. Warfield, we had some discussions about Mr. Mallet on yesterday and just wanted to talk about the misprint. You know what? I'm just gonna go on and call his case.
Okay.
Is that okay, Ms. Taylor?
That's fine.
I have 210-612-7601. Mr. Mallet, please state your full name. Uh-oh, you're on mute.
My name is Martin Luther Mallet.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Mallet.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. You have to imagine I was not happy to hear that you missed a screen.
I know, man. I know. I can imagine, Miss. I can imagine, Your Honor. Yes.
All right. What happened?
I don't know, Your Honor. I went in and I went in on the weekend. I did a screen, and I don't know. I'm checking every day from there, and I was wondering why my color wasn't being called. And the next thing I know, I got a call saying I missed the screen. But I've been calling, and my number and my color hadn't been called. So I went in yesterday and did a screen. I spoke with one of the facilitators there, and I was telling her what had happened. She said, "Yeah, you came in." She said, "You came in last weekend. That last weekend was the last time we called your screen." I said, "But the court says that's not enough, and I don't know why my color didn't come up. So I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I've been calling every day and going when my color comes, but sometimes it comes. It don't get called for like three or four more days."
All right. So, Mr. Mallet, when that happens, I need you to call your case manager because you got a test. You went like 6 or 7 days with no testing. That falls well below the standard for specialty court. And so I need you to test. Now, Ms. Taylor did tell me you did test on the 24th and you were good. And she had you test yesterday. So, but continue to call every day. Ms. Taylor, you may want to just let them know that he's saying his color did not drop. We want to make sure that he is testing as ordered by the court. So let's make sure we're doing that. And then, Mr. Mallet, I need to talk to you just a little bit. Are you attending your group and individual sessions with Pop-Off?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Doing both?
Yeah. Yeah. I missed one. I missed one. I missed one last week, but we did face to face. So.
Okay. So, Mr. Mallet, I need you to go to your group and your individual sessions. It's not optional. You must go.
Yeah. I had got my date mixed up. I thought it was on a Wednesday, but I'm straight now. I know it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. I thought it was on a Wednesday. I don't know why. I guess because we always have court on Wednesday. So I thought, that was the date, and it wasn't. Then Thursday popped up the next day, and I thought, I don't know. I was mixed up. I'm straightening out.
All right, so let's make sure, Mr. Graham, that he coordinates with Pop-Off so that he can have regular rotation of sessions so that he doesn't miss any. I need him to be in it and I need him to be engaged because Ms. Holmes needs to spend that time with you so that she can be making the proper recommendations to the court, okay? And if you're not going to your sessions, then she's not putting in the time with you, which means you're going to be there even longer because she can't make the proper recommendations to the court.
Right. Yeah.
And I depend on her to do that, okay?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So I need you to go. And I need you to make sure you get on a regular schedule with them, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Tell me something good that's happened to you since the last time I've seen you.
Something good. Well, I
Something-
moved into a new apartment.
Yeah.
I got away from I got away from the surrounding. I wasn't really happy with that surrounding.
Okay.
It was sort of depressing to me, but I got away from that surrounding. I'm in a better surrounding. I like where I'm at now.
Okay.
So that's a good thing.
All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Congratulations to you. That's a positive move. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Are there any issues or difficulties that you're having that you need us to assist you with?
No,
Nothing?
I'm fine.
Miss Taylor?
Nothing in addition to add with Mr. Mallett.
All right, Mr. Graham or Mr. Morgan, anything else to Mr. or Ms. Warfield or Mr. Mallett?
No, Judge.
Nothing
Okay.
further, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mallett, if you don't have any questions, remember the things I ask you to do. Make sure you go to testing. Make sure you go to your individual and group sessions at pop-off, okay?
Okay. Yes,
Oh, and
ma'am.
my apologies, Judge. I did just check his test from yesterday and that was negative also.
Wonderful. Look at you. You're doing a great job, Mr. Mallett. I just need you to
Thank
make
you,
sure you
ma'am.
show up for testing, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Your,
ma'am.
Your Honor, if I could just add real quickly, Mr. Mallett, he's working pretty well with me. He only had one appointment with Mrs. Helms, but I've actually have the date that he's been coming in September with the group as well as with him and I doing one-on-ones. And we're going to work with him closely. I'm trying to get him to write things down so he'll remember them on his phone.
Yes, very good. Very good. Ms. Helms did indicate yesterday in staffing, she needs to do her individual sessions with him. So if you can help us to get him those dates with Ms. Helms, that's very, very important.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good, as well as his groups. So very, very good. All right, Ms. Taylor, what's next for Mr. Mallett? Or did you
He
give
will
me-
have a face-to-face with me on October 12th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Mallett? Put that in your phone or write it down.
Okay, October 12th at 10:30.
Yes, sir.
35, yes, sir.
Yeah, 10:35, October 12th.
Yes, sir. Did you get it?
Okay. Yes, I got it.
All right, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. We're here if you need us, okay?
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Let's go to Ms. Williams White, and then I just need to recess for one quick second. I have case number 211-5839 FD. Good morning, Ms. Williams White.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm great.
That's good. You have your hair different today, and it looks very nice on you.
Well, thank you for noticing.
Yes,
Yes, I went to a hairdresser, my hairdresser for the first time in 2 years, Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Because
Okay.
I had a gala to attend for my class reunion.
Oh my goodness, how did that go?
It was wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay, which school, if you don't mind me asking?
Southeastern High School in Detroit.
Very good.
Yes.
Oh, nice. That's wonderful. Very good.
But
Very
thank you for noticing.
Yes, and so you got your hair all done and everything.
It grew and I'm just, yeah, it's healthy. She got me together.
She got you together. All right, look at you. Very good, very good. All right, have you been having any issues since the last time I've seen you?
No, none.
None?
No.
All right, well, tell me what's been going well for you.
Well, like I told you, I went to my gala.
Mm-hmm.
That was really exciting. I got to see a lot of my classmates I haven't seen in a long time.
Okay.
And it was actually 2 classes together. So we all took group pictures with the classmates. And it was good. The food was good. And the entertainment, which was a DJ who plays, I hear he plays down at Bert's on Fridays. And he plays all old school. So he
Okay.
going, and it was just fun. I just had a really good time.
Very good.
No
Very
alcohol
good.
for me. No
Look at
drinking.
you. Was that difficult for you?
Oh, not at all.
Not at all. All right. Look at you. Very
Nope.
good. Very good. Very good. And so, reunions can always be interesting. So did you see anything interesting, or did you notice anything about anybody interesting?
A couple of old flames, you know how that goes. But
That's where I'm going with that, right?
yeah. I actually took a picture with both of them.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I didn't know it in high school, but they're cousins.
Oh,
yeah.
We won't tell nobody.
That's fine.
Oh my goodness. Wonderful. Well, I am so glad that you had an opportunity to see some interesting things and people.
Yes.
At your reunion.
Very, very well done.
All right. What do you need us to help you with, if anything?
Well, Mr. Graham is helping us, helping the whole group, but he's also helping me by, he checks in with me to make sure I'm doing well. And, he's helping us, go through the information that he brings. And then he, gives us inspiring talks every time we meet. And I really like being in this group.
All right. Awesome. Wonderful. All right. Mr. Graham or any of the other team members, anything asked to Ms. Williams-White?
Judge, I am actually supervising this case. Ms. Williams-White is doing great, Judge. As you can see, very positive and upbeat. Just an absolute pleasure to kind of supervise. I don't have to babysit her. She understands the magnitude of this case.
Oh, yeah.
Her goal is to make sure she gets this behind her. She is compliant with her drug screens. One thing I talked about in staffing is she stated she does grant writing. And so that was pretty interesting. She's pretty excited about grant writing. So she has been making payments. She has a restricted license. She's doing great, Judge. So I just like to continue her in our sobriety court because she's doing great.
Yes, and no, you didn't report any issues with the restricted license either.
No, Judge.
No issues. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
What a blessing.
Yes, yes. All right. Anyone else? Ask to Ms. Williams-White.
Your Honor, I just wanted to say real quickly that working with Ms. White, it's a powerful piece when you start with clients that really want recovery, really want their lives back. And one thing that I really admire about Mrs. White is that she's very humble and she remembers what has taken place. And she's very, very humble in this whole thing. And I think that's part of the piece of staying in sobriety. So keep up the good work. Keep up the good work, Ms. White.
Thank you, Mr. Graham.
You're welcome.
All right. If nothing else, Mr. Morgan, I will get next court dates.
Okay, Judge, I'll have a face-to-face with Ms. Williams-White on October 12th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m. And her return to court date will be October 19th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Ms. Williams-White?
Let me see. I got the first one. And then the return to court is the 19th?
Correct.
At 8:35.
At 8:30. Okay. Yes, I have it.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. You are free to leave. Keep up the great work that you are doing. So proud of you. And thank you for always being so pleasant and so patient. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate all of you for helping me.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Take care. Have a good rest of the week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Very good. I just need a quick second. And Ms. Warfield, I'm going to send you some things. And then I think all we have left is our phase ones. Is that correct? Phase one?
Yes.
I have a phase 3, Mr. Dotson. I've been telling him to turn his camera on. So,
Okay, I can't service him without his camera on. And then I think you said, Mr. Dotson, now why are you doing all of that this morning? And did you say he needed to go in the breakout room?
yes, Judge. Yeah, me and Mr. Dotson did talk about maybe a missed screen on September 17th. So maybe he could talk to the attorney. We did talk about it. So I think he'll be fine. He has not missed anything. He has not tested positive. I just think, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been a financial issue, but we clarified, like, look, don't worry about money. Whenever your color is called, make sure you go drop, and they can always invoice us. So that's really.
Well, are you recommending a sanction?
I am not, Judge. He has not missed any screens. He has not tested positive. He's been in compliance in phase 3. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Graham, I think Mr. Graham brought this to my attention. So I'll just make sure I monitor things a little more closely. But I just want him to know that he understands he can't miss screens. So.
All right, and you understand that, right, Mr. Dodson?
Yes, correct.
Okay, no, you can't miss screens. That will set you back and that will cause you some discomfort, okay?
Yes.
Testing is mandatory. Let me call your case. I have, and Ms. Wilson, Ms. Mack, I don't know if one of you can go in the breakout room. I don't know if the city has sent an attorney yet, but if not, I'm ready to call those 8:30 cases. The people have been here an hour. All right. Mr. Dotson, I have case number 2004-509-902. State your full name, please.
Dominic Dotson.
All right, Mr. Dotson, how are you today?
Doing well.
You are. Did you go on your interview?
Nope, it's actually tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Okay. Are you feeling confident?
Yes.
All right. Very good. I heard you're already working one job.
Mm-hmm.
You are?
Yep.
All right. Very good. And even if you get the second job, you are going to continue to work your program, right?
Correct.
All right. Tell me what you've been doing since the last time I've seen you.
I just been trying to stay on the right path and everything, trying to stay motivated.
Okay. Are you going to your sessions that pop off?
Correct.
What do you think about those sessions?
I mean, I like my sessions, especially the talks I have with Mr. Graham and also Miss Helms too.
All right. Very good. So you find the services that you're receiving, they're doing you some good?
Yes.
All right. Very good. And you're showing up when you're supposed to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Are you having any difficulties, any struggles that you need us to help you with?
No, not at the moment. It just was my financial struggles with the testing.
All right. Money, the lack of money is not a reason not to test. So you've got to put some money aside to test. And if you have difficulties with having the money, then you need to make sure you still go and test. Mr. Morgan will tell you what you need to do so that you can accomplish that, okay? If he's not told you already.
Yep.
All right? All right. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Nothing else? All right. Mr. Dotson, I see your little confidence. You know, when you first came to us, there was you wouldn't look in the screen, you talk with your head down, you certainly would not smile at all. And I see you, sir. So whatever Ms. Helms and Mr. Graham are doing over at Pop-Off, I see a difference in him. And I hope that you see a positive difference in yourself, right, Mr. Dotson?
Yep, correct.
All right, very good. Mr. Morgan, was there anything else you wanted to add as to Mr. Dotson? Uh-oh, we can't hear you if you're speaking.
Mr. Dotson, just keep up the good work. He communicates with me quite often, Judge.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, anything else from any of the other team members as to Mr. Dotson? No? All right. What's next for Mr. Dotson?
Judge, face-to-face on October 12, 2022 at 10:35 a.m. and return to court date via Zoom October 19, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. All right, good to see you, Mr. Dodson.
Good to see you too, Judge.
All right, take care.
Or you too.
Okay, bye-bye. All right. Miss Mack, has the city attorney checked in? You all are on mute. Mr. Morgan, make sure they know, has the city attorney checked in?
Oh, go ahead, Ms. Mack.
Can you hear me, Judge?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, I did contact the prosecutor's office. They were supposed to send someone to cover, because Mr. Rosenthal is not in the office today, so.
So no one has checked in yet?
Not with me, no ma'am.
All right, can you, just as a courtesy, call them one more time, tell them the attorneys have been sitting since 8:30. They checked in on time. And I'm really not interested in holding them any longer.
Okay, I sure will, Judge.
All right, thank you. Give me just 1 second, please, and then I'll call my phase ones.
Hi, ma'am. You're here for your brother? Okay.
Yes,
And what was his name again?
Richard Adams III.
Okay. Is he available?
No, ma'am. We had to rush him to the emergency. He was throwing up blood last night.
Okay. I'll let you speak with the attorney. Hold on.
Thank you.
All right, are we ready to proceed? Let's do it. All right, I am ready on, let's go to Dominique Light. Miss Light, good morning to you. Unmute for me.
Good morning.
All right, good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm okay, just a little stressed out, but I'm okay.
All right, is there anything that your case manager can help you without putting everything out on YouTube, or our attorney can help you with?
Actually, my therapist been helping me. It's just time, you know?
It's just, I'm sorry, time?
Yes, it's just patience, I guess, if you will. But besides, because my therapist been really good with me, so I'm just doing what I got to do one day at a time.
Okay, one day at a time, and just know that we're here if you need us, okay?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Let me place your case numbers on the record. I have for you Z7957951, Z8055681, and case number 17045092201. State your full name for me.
Dominique Light.
All right, Miss Light. All right, how's your son doing?
He's doing great. He's
He
doing
is-
good. He excited about homecoming coming up. That's one of the things I'm stressed out about now, because I had quit my job. But I'm thinking about going back because I had got the job at Magnum, but I'm waiting on my second orientation for Magnum. So I don't have any income, you know, so I'm thinking about kind of going back, but I don't know.
Okay, now you can't quit a job without a job to go to.
Yes, but like he's I was doing home improvement.
Oh, okay.
And the things that he was doing was like affecting me, you know, so it was that type of situation.
Okay, okay. All right, well, I understand that. I certainly understand that. Well, I hope that it works out, that you're able to do what you need to do for him for homecoming.
I'm gonna try my best. I'm trying to do everything. I gotta go meet up with my counselor in a minute.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, other than those struggles that you've just laid out, what else has been going on with you?
Nothing, trying to find housing. I was approved for low income homes. So I'm just waiting on a response for that also. I just really been trying to get my life back together, you know. I'm just trying to do everything one day at a time. I'm trying to do the right thing, you know, but still do it one day at a time without letting it affect me. The first set of medication that I was put on, because I was diagnosed with some things, and that had me woosed out.
Okay.
So they switched my medication and everything. But besides that, like I said, I'm just trying to do what I gotta do to be better. And I appreciate y'all for y'all services and y'all help, for believing in me, even the days I didn't believe in myself. So I'm really just trying to really, you know, stick it out and get it together.
Yes, ma'am. And listen, Miss Light, I appreciate the fact that you came back and you've rolled up your sleeves, you're working it. I'm hearing you say some things that I've not heard you say before. Patience, one day at a time.
That's
It's
all
not
I can
gonna
do.
happen overnight. And we can't
Right.
give up and throw in the towel because there's a process that we have to go through, right?
Yes, yes. And I understand, and I'm just trying to stick it out and do what I gotta do so I can get to where I'm trying to be.
All right, and I just saw a text. Thank you, Mr. Graham, that Amazon is hiring. I don't know if you're interested, but go apply.
I have applied for Amazon and they keep sending me set up an interview, but they're so far away. So I'm trying to get in the one on Woodward, the new one that's in Detroit, because you know I don't have any transportation. So I would
Right.
be taking an Uber or a Lyft. So I'm trying to get in the one on Woodward, the new one that just got here in Detroit.
Okay.
So I'm really trying to get to that one because I think I got the job, you know, because I did the application and they keep emailing me for interviews. So I'm just trying to stick it out, like I said, and I'm waiting on Magnum. They supposed to be getting back with me next week.
Okay. Look at you, but listen, you're working a plan though, and you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm trying.
You got a couple of things going.
Judge, I'm trying so hard.
I know you are. I know you are. Something's got to break. Something's going to happen. Okay.
I can't wait.
Believe that. Okay.
I believe.
All right. Hang in there. All right. Mr. Who? No,
Me.
who has Miss Taylor. You have Miss Light. Tell me what's going on, and you've heard some of the concerns, which you've talked about a little bit about each one of those when we were in staffing. And so go right ahead.
Honestly, I have nothing in addition to add. I did express that in staffing that she's actively working. She's trying to build her foundation and get herself set up to be in a comfortable place. She is compliant with her drug screens. I have no issues with that. So I would just encourage her to continue working the program. She, had just been admitted into mental health court on August 11th. So she's still pretty fresh in our program, but she's doing very good. So I'm not having any issues at this time.
She is. All right. Very good. Anything from any of the other team members asked to Miss Light? No. All right. Miss Light, do you have any questions for any of the team members this morning?
No, I do have a question. Like I said, I got applied for low income. Is there like a resource or something that I can get additional help? Maybe.
Now, Miss Taylor, did she apply? Did we utilize the services through? Okay. Did Mr. Morgan, did we utilize any of the services through Mr. Bowser? Because we've got a direct connection now.
No, I can reach out now that she was approved for the low income housing and connect her with some of our people who have housing, Mr. Bowser, and even reach out to Lake Ridge and see if they have any properties or anything.
Okay, can you do that today? She's really
Thank
trying
you.
to find housing.
Yes.
I appreciate y'all so much. You just don't know, Ms. Holmes and Miss Taylor, how hard I've been trying to get through this, because this is not my only case that I'm going through, and I'm still going through the other case. It's a lot, but I'm doing it.
But you're doing really good.
It's a lot, but I'm getting it did.
You are. And listen, continue to make good choices, because this is not the time to give up and get weary and just say, the heck with it. I'm just going to do whatever, because all you're going to do is make matters worse, right?
Well, exactly.
We don't want to do that.
I don't. I want to do what I got to do so I can prove to my son that it's possible. I'm a good person, and I know I am, and I'm just going to do what I got to do so I can get to where I want to be in life, within myself, the system, and everything. Like I'm that's my strength. Like that's what I'm really trying to do. That's my main goal, is to elevate and do everything the right way.
Yes, ma'am. And so you can do that. You can teach your son that no matter what happens to you in life, you can recover.
Exactly.
And so just remember that when you're getting those heavy blows, because sometimes
that's what carried me on. I swear that's what I think about, and that helped me ease it a little bit. I mean, the pain and it don't go away, but it make me motivated to want to do it,
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. If you don't have any other questions, now I'm starting to see new faces come on and everything. And so everybody got stuff to do on today. When I don't see folks, they out of sight, out of mind. I'm calling the folks who I've seen. And then I've got to do my traffic docket, because I have attorneys that are getting paid and they're just sitting in my courtroom. And I'm going to call those after I do Miss Light's, my last two cases that I had up. All right. Miss Light, no questions?
No, you answered them. Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right. Make sure you circle with Miss Taylor today, okay?
Oh, and I'm sorry, we didn't put her return to court date.
Yes.
Miss Light, you will return to court in 2 weeks on October 12th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Okay. 8:35.
But I'll check in with you before that so we can discuss the housing.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you also, Miss Taylor. I really do.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Hang in there. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you. You do the same.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let's go to Mr. Mott. I have for Mr. Mott Z8058231. Mr. Mott, state your full name for me, please.
Derek Vincent Mott.
All right, Mr. Mott. Oh, Mr. Mott was supposed to go in the breakout room and talk to Attorney Warfield. Is that right, Attorney Warfield?
I believe so, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, yes. Mr. Mott, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
All right, very good. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You are? You doing everything you're supposed to do?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And so, Mr. Mott, yesterday I learned that you're not quite where you need to be in preparation for your therapy sessions. You're in the car, you're here, you're there, you're everywhere. And that's not going to work. That's not going to work. So we may not even need to go and break our room because I think I can say it without, within the guidelines. And so, Mr. Mott, you're going to have to do your Mr. Mott, you're going to have to do your sessions in person. Okay, because you're not getting them done. You're not engaged. At least that's the feedback, that you're not able to connect because you have things going on around you when it's time for your session. And so I'm gonna need you to do them in person. If you can't, I'll give you another opportunity. I think that's what we came up with, right, Ms. Taylor and Attorney Warfield? I'll give you another opportunity. Your sessions are scheduled. They tell you this day, this time, this is when your session is going to take place. So when Ms. Holmes makes that call or whoever reaches out to you for your session, you need to be where you're supposed to be without interruption, without your friends and family, without being in the car, without doing 100 other things. You need to be in your place, just you, so that you can do your session with Ms. Holmes. Otherwise, I'm going to have you go in person.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we try it?
Yes.
All right. I don't want her to have to wait for you to get people out the room and for you to move to another room and there's noise going on and other things. I don't want to hear that report again. I don't want to hear that you're in the car, because if you're in the car and you're able to move about, then that means you can get in the car and go in person to your sessions. I need you to get your dates, get your times, set your alarm 5 minutes before you know your session is supposed to start, and find your quiet place so that when she calls or whoever calls, you are ready to go. Okay? Can I count on you to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So instead of just switching you into in person, I'm going to give you another opportunity to do that. How does that sound?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very good. That's my fuss for today. Tell me something good. What's good that's happened to you since the last time I've seen you?
I got a good connection with my family now. And yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that. You're calling.
Me and my brother have been estranged, but we back talking and stuff.
I'm sorry, who's been estranged?
My brother. Yeah.
Oh, how wonderful. How does that make you feel that you're back talking now?
Feel good.
It feels good. All right. Yeah. Do you think that you're different or he's different?
He thinks I'm different.
He thinks you're different. I bet you are different, aren't you, Mr. Mott?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Do you think that the parts of the program that you have started engaging in, because we had to suspend your time due to no issues of your own due to medical, but do you think that the program is helping you?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good. Look, Mr. Mott, as long as you roll up your sleeves and you get in here and you work it, you will get through this. The only thing that can slow you down is you. I can't slow you down. Yeah. The only thing that can slow you down, or the only person that can slow you down, is you. So I need you to get in, be engaged, show up where you're supposed to show up, give your undivided attention so you can get things done. Okay?
Okay.
I have your commitment to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you have any questions for the team today?
No.
All right, Ms. Taylor, what do you have for Mr. Mott?
Mr. Mott will return to court on October 12th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry, give me that date one more time.
October 12th.
12th, okay. Very good. All right, Mr. Mott, you are
all right,
all set.
thank you.
Do we have anything else from Attorney Warfield or Mr. Graham?
Nothing further, Your Honor, for me.
Nothing further from me as well, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Mott, hang in there. You are doing a good job. Let me make sure I tell you that
Okay.
you are, even though I got that report on yesterday, I still have to say that I'm proud of your progress because you've come a long way. You've dropped the excuses. You are in compliance with the medications that you are not supposed to be taking. And so, Mr. Ma, I am extremely proud of you. And even though you brought me those flowers and tried to kill me at the graduation, because you know I'm allergic to flowers, that you told me not to let you go, that you were going to work this program.
Yes, I did.
I'm glad that I didn't let you go. And you are keeping your word. You're working the program. So let's fix that little piece about your sessions, and you're on the right track. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right. Proud of you. Enjoy the rest of your week. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. I'm going to do Ms. Coleman, and then I have to go and I'm going to call my traffic cases. I'm ready. I don't know if the city attorney has appeared, if he's had an opportunity to be in the breakout room, but I'm ready to call the cases. The attorneys have been here since 8:30. Thank you all for your patience. My regularly assigned attorney is not in today, which means that an attorney that probably is working 10, 12 other courtrooms had to make their way to me. So it's not like the city has been negligent or lazy. It's just they have a lot of courtrooms to cover. So we'll get started. Let me go to Miss. Yes, Miss Matt.
Yes, I have Mr. Morgan in the courtroom, Prosecutor Morgan from the
Oh,
city.
good thing I didn't say anything bad about the city. Good morning, Mr. Morgan.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Now you know how I really feel about you all. All right. Has Mr. Morgan been in the breakout room with any of the attorneys?
Yes, I have, Your Honor. I've been
Your
there,
Honor.
and I'm talking-
All right.
Your Honor,
Mr.
it's Attorney
Morgan,
Paul.
well, give me 1 second. Mr. Morgan, I'm going to do one last case, and then I'm going to call. So if you could just hang in there for just a few more minutes, and then it'll be quick. I'm going to call all of the traffic matters from 8:30. Okay.
Your Honor, I need a breakout room with Mr. Morgan, Attorney Paul Kaiser here.
Oh, yes, Mr. Morgan.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm gonna go back to the breakout room, but I need to transmit the offers to the attorneys in the breakout room.
All right.
So they haven't got the offers yet. I'm gonna need a couple extra minutes.
I'm really having a hard time hearing you, Attorney Morgan.
Okay, I'm sorry, I said I'm gonna need a couple extra minutes. I'm going back to the breakout room to transmit the offers to the attorneys that are in the breakout room.
All right, very good. And then Attorney Paul Kaiser needs to be placed in that breakout room. And then the Attorney Hadir, have you already been in the breakout room?
But I need to go back. He
need
needed
to
some
go back.
documentation. Mhm.
All right, very good. And so I need you, Ms. Wilson, if you can place him in the breakout room as well. That'll give me a chance. Listen, if you are here for specialty court and you have your camera off, you do it at your own expense, because if I don't see you, I don't call your case. I don't go surfing around to see who's here. So if you want your case heard, please turn on your camera. Out of sight, you're out of mind. Thank you so much. All right, let's go, Ms. Coleman. Let's do it. I have the following for you. I have SP 1201399, counts 1, 2, and 3. I have SP 1201434, counts 1 and 2, and case number Z8083371, and case number Z390333046. Ms. Coleman, state your full name for me.
Karina Coleman.
All right, very good. How are things going with you, Ms. Coleman?
Fine.
They are going fine. Are you in a better place than you were the last time I saw you?
Not really.
Not really, but you're going to start your counseling today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Or tomorrow? Yesterday?
I did yesterday.
All right, very good. How'd you feel about the session?
It was just a bunch of intake work.
Okay, when is your first appointment?
Tuesday.
All right, and so did you tell them that you really need to speak with someone as soon as possible?
No.
Okay, I need you to call back. There's a hotline, right, Miss Taylor or Mr. Morgan? I think Miss Taylor, you have this case?
Yes, there's always a crisis hotline that she can contact just for the time being. Her new services, that was for substance abuse. But her regular assigned therapist is Miss Griffin, which we have the therapist who's filling in for her right now. So I'll send those numbers over to Miss Coleman.
Okay, can you get and then Ms. Coleman, I need you to reach out today. As you all may have seen on television last night, I don't know if you all saw on Channel 2, there was a piece that was done on Miss Griffin and the tragedy that's going on in her family. And so, yes, and it was breathtaking to just hear and know, and I got a chance to speak with her on yesterday. And so we certainly want to keep her in our thoughts. And she's still worried about her clients and trying to make sure they have the appropriate coverage. That's just Miss Griffin. And so Miss Taylor, make sure that Miss Coleman gets that information. Miss Griffin has not deserted you. She has a horrible family tragedy that's going on right now. And so, and she has to do some self-care. So, okay. You understand that, Miss Coleman?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. I did hear about some good things that are going on with you, that you're in compliance with your SoberLink and that you've been testing and you're still employed. Is that correct?
No, I don't have a job anymore. I couldn't make it to work last week, so I did a no call, no show. So now I'm looking for another job.
Okay, why couldn't you make it to work last week?
I didn't have any money.
Meaning transportation money?
Yes.
Did you reach out to your case manager?
Well, she said that she sent me bus tickets, but sometimes they don't get here in a timely fashion. So that's kind of what happened. So now I'm looking for another job.
All right. So Ms. Coleman, in the future, and you will find another job. You definitely will. But in the future, let's push a little harder because we could have made something happen for you to get to work. All right?
Yes.
Because I know you want to work, right?
Yes.
And you need to work, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's make sure we don't give up really quickly, okay?
Yes,
Call
ma'am.
us the task to try to help you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. I'm glad that you're going to do share, but for your intensive outpatient, but I want to make sure you get the crisis number as well as the other therapist number, okay?
Okay.
Tell me something good that's happened. Ms. Coleman, since the last time I've seen you.
I haven't drunk anything.
That's really good. That is awesome. That is wonderful. Very good. I'm proud of you, Ms. Coleman. Are you proud of yourself?
Yes.
Has that been really difficult?
Yes.
It has been. All right, but you know that you're going to start talking about and getting to the root, hopefully, of some of those issues that may cause you to want to drink, right?
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. All right, I'm excited for you. Things are gonna start happening for you. I know that you're gonna Tuesday, well, you're gonna call today, but I also know that once you get into your regular sessions, things are gonna start turning around for you. And so on yesterday, Mr. Morgan and Attorney Warfield correct me that Ms. Taylor made a recommendation that she receives a Kroger gift card. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor, yes.
Any objections? Were there? I don't remember.
There were none.
I was silent. All right.
No objections.
All right, Ms. Coleman, because you did not drink, you told me something good that happened to you. You did not drink. You did not pick up. And I know you didn't because you have that device with you and you're in compliance. So yes, ma'am. So would you accept a Kroger gift card from us to just let you know we're thinking about you. We understand some of the issues that you're having and we are applauding you for continuing to work hard. How does that sound?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So you're going to get that incentive. Mr. Morgan, make sure that Ms. Taylor, I know she sent me a message saying she had to jump off very quickly, that you would cover for her, but make sure you let Ms. Taylor know that she's to get that gift card ASAP.
Sure will, Judge.
All right. All right. Ms. Coleman, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, ma'am.
No questions? All right, Mr. Morgan, what do you want to add as to, I think, were you covering for Ms. Taylor on this one?
Yeah, we staffed her case yesterday. So Judge, the team is fully aware of her progress in the program. So we want to encourage her to continue doing what she's doing, and recommend that she continue in our program, Judge.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. All right, Miss Attorney Warfield.
Just a quick thing, Miss Coleman. Me and you, we've had our own conversation, so you know how we feel. But continue to know that we have your back, and we, like I've told you several times, what you're going through. We understand that it is a hard habit for the break, but if you do your part, we'll do ours. Okay, keep going. I am so proud of you because I know what you're going through. So I am so proud of you. Got your back. You got your back. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Wonderful. All right, Mr. Morgan, what's next for Miss Coleman? And Miss Coleman smiled today too. Let the record reflect. Miss Coleman smiled. All right, Mr. Morgan.
Are you in phase 1, Ms. Coleman?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do a face-to-face with you on October 5th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m. And then your return to court date via Zoom will be October 12th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Okay.
Okay, did you get that?
Yes.
And I'll make sure we get your gift card, okay?
Thank you.
Wow.
All right, wonderful. All right, Miss Coleman, enjoy the rest of your week. Hang in there. Make sure you talk with Miss Taylor today. I need you to get that information today because I want you to reach out, okay?
Okay.
Hang in there. Okay?
Yes.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, I am going to go to Tiara Harris, and then I'll do Miss Gregory. I have for Miss Harris, case number 210-447-1301. Miss Harris, state your full name for me. Unmute.
My name is Tiara Caprice Harris.
All right, thank you, Miss Harris. How are things going with you?
Pretty well, just readjusting my life.
Okay, and what's that been like? Did we have to readjust your life?
Very difficult, but it's coming along.
But you're doing it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. That speaks volumes to the strength that you have on the inside of you. A lot of people can't make adjustments, but you're doing it.
Thank you.
So that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. What's been the most difficult part? You're still new with us. What's been the most difficult part so far?
I mean, it's nothing difficult with you all. It's just the fact that I'm going through 2 probations at once at a time. And, you know, like, it's kind of difficult to readjust my time, and then also trying to actively search for a job. And then I'm planning on going back to school. So I'm trying to figure out a schedule so where I can continue my last year to get my associate's degree in business administration and also work and also continue the program with you all without non-compliance.
All right. Very good. Very good. And so, listen, I want you to make sure that you get with your case manager. Who has that's Miss Taylor, has Miss
I do, Judge.
Miss Harris. Oh, I'm sorry. Miss Harris. Then I thought Miss Taylor sent me the message. That was you. All right. And so for Miss Harris, let's get with her. And if you haven't done this already, to find out about her other probation, so we could at least send them communication, letting them know that she's in our program and what she's required to do with respect to our program. I don't have any control over another court, but we could at least let them know, and maybe who knows what they'll do.
Yes, because I'm caring for 2 of my grandchildren, and also I have 2 smaller children that's 9 and 12. My grandchildren are 3 and 1. And then I also have a mother that's sickly and a grandmother that's sickly that I care for as well. So I have a whole lot on my plate. Sometimes it becomes overwhelming, but I'm learning, you know, as the days go on how to deal and manage with the things that go on in my life on a daily basis.
Yes. And so I also want to encourage you, Ms. Harris, to take a look at your plate sometimes and determine, are there some things that I can give back to the people that should have them on their plate? Okay.
Yeah.
So I do that assessment often, especially when you have grown children. I look at my plate and I say, wait a minute, hold on, somebody put something on my plate that I don't want to eat.
Yeah.
And so you know what I do? I don't waste food. I
No,
go
ma'am.
find their plate and I put it back on their plate because this belongs to you. I don't eat this. Okay.
Right.
All
And
right.
also,
You know
I
exactly
signed
what I'm
up.
talking about, right?
Yes, ma'am. I also signed myself up for mental health counseling too. So
Look
I'll
at
be going outside of y'all program as well.
All right, look at you. Okay, so I know you signed yourself up for it, but listen, I want you to get back with your case manager and to make sure, because we don't want to have you spread it out 100 ways, right?
Yeah. I mean, I know I still have to go for you all because that's a compliance of y'all program as well. But this one was a little closer, and at the time, I just needed someone to talk to. You know,
Okay.
so I decided to just go on my own. But I'll still, be continuing with y'all program as well. But this one is like literally right down the street from my house, walking distance.
Okay, all right. So Mr. Morgan, get with her. I want to find out if we can consolidate, and because I don't want her to be all over the place, okay?
Yes, yes.
All right, very good. Anything you need us to help you with, Ms. Harris, at all?
Well, I'm actively searching for a home because we're all planning on moving out. My grandmother, she has cancer and she's ready to be in her own place because I have children. Also, like I told you, my grandchildren are here. So I know it's kind of overwhelming for her and her illness. So right now, financially, I'm in a bind because I haven't been working. I was let go. My job let me go due to my criminal history.
Okay.
So they just recently let me go. I will no longer be working for them, but I do have an interview today at 11:30 that I'm going to make it to. And hopefully I can start with them as soon as possible. Just financially, it's just stressful trying to find a house and then not, having the right things I need to care for my children because I'm a single parent.
All right. And so Mr. Morgan will be able to help you with the housing resource as well. So I definitely need you to talk with Mr. Morgan, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Mr. Morgan, what did you want to tell me as to Ms. Harris?
Judge, like you stated, Ms. Harris is fairly new. I think she signed her contract maybe September 14th, maybe. I'm not for sure. But I just, we have talked in great length about some of the things that she needs some help with. So I'll make sure that we get her with housing. One thing I'm waiting on is her drug screen results from JAMS. They are pending from the 23rd, 24th, 26th, 27th.
Oh, that's not good. We need to find out what's going on with them.
Yeah, I just, even though Ms. Foster is retired, I text her. She said she's going to help me. She said if I don't have anything within an hour, give her a call back. I just want to make sure that I monitor these screens because Ms. Harris has had a struggle with some drugs and alcohol. That's one of the reasons she was referred to us. So that's really my biggest concern right now is these drug screens. So Ms. Foster said, if I don't have them within an hour, call her back. I did have a conversation with Ms. Harris that she must not use any illegal substances, no drugs, no alcohol. She is kind of dealing with some things behind the closed doors, not to put too much information out on public. But that's one of the reasons she went to the Metro. What's the name?
Metro Detroit Center of Hope.
Yeah, Metro Center of Hope to try to get her some assistance because I couldn't get her into team as fast as I would like because of what happened. But she did take the initiative to get into some mental health counseling. So I got a lot of case planning to do with Ms. Harris. So that's my goal today, to try to get some of these referrals out and get her connected. I know she has an interview at 11:30. So once you get done with that interview, I'm pretty sure we'll be talking this afternoon to make sure I can get her set up.
Okay.
So I just want to applaud Ms. Harris for even, attempting to she did some self disclosure with me. And that's probably hard to do with a female to a male, but she was kind of open and honest. So I just wanted to let her know that I'm supporting her, and just to try to stay focused and don't get overwhelmed. And really I just don't want to put too much on the record. But we talked this morning again. So we're here for you. I just need you to know that. So lean on us, and we're gonna make sure that we help you in all the areas.
I so appreciate you. You don't even know it.
Yeah, I know. So I'm here for you. And she's calling me a lot, Judge. So we got a lot of trauma, a lot of hurt going on. Maybe I can send her to Pop Off. Maybe that's what I'll do. Pop Off is a great agency. So Mr. Graham, I'm going to get you Ms. Harris' number, and let's start getting her set up with some services over at Pop Off. I can't.
I was having a panic attack.
Definitely, Mr. Morgan, definitely whatever we can do.
Okay. So Judge, that's what I'll do. I'll make this connection to Mr. Grant. He's hearing everything. So he has a leg up. So Ms. Harris, call me after your interview, okay? So we can talk, okay?
Thank you again, Mr. Morgan.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you, Ms. Harris.
Yes, ma'am. We are here for you. We're going to work with you. So make sure you keep the door open, the communication flowing, and we're going to work with you. You're going to get through it. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. And we're here for you. So Mr. Morgan, you'll make that contact with her today. And so I just want to encourage you, go in there, put forth your best foot for your interview. Put forth your best foot. Do the very best that you can. Okay.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I got this. I'm claiming.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Come on. That's one part they can't get you on. So very good. So go in there and get your job. Okay. And then talk with Mr. Morgan today. All right.
Okay. You have a great rest of your day. I greatly appreciate you as well.
Absolutely. Did we get dates for her?
Not yet, Judge. I'll do a face-to-face with her for October 5th, and give her a court date for October 5th, 2022, face-to-face at 10:35 a.m. Return to court date via Zoom, October 12th, 2022.
Okay. I'm gonna put these dates
35 a.m. But if I need to get her back in court on the 5th, we already will. I can get her back.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Okay.
All right. Do well. Good to see you today. Hang in there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I will.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Let me do Miss Gregory, Makila Gregory. I have case number SP 122-89901. Miss Gregory, good morning. State your full name for me.
Good morning, Makila Gregory.
All right, Miss Gregory, I just wanted to lay eyes on you to see how you're feeling. Are you feeling all right?
I'm feeling all right. I'm still at the receiving hospital.
I heard based on the doctor's recommendations. So I'm certainly not going to override the doctor's recommendation. Once you're finished there, you'll go to your inpatient for substance use, okay?
Okay.
So, but right now, that's the recommendation that the doctor has for you.
How long do I have to be in treatment?
I don't know. Let's do one thing at a time. Right now, we're dealing with what the doctors have recommended at the hospital. And so let's go from there, okay?
I need to know what they recommended. I haven't talked to a doctor for one time since I've been.
Okay, well, you should have a case manager at the hospital. I need whoever is speaking out, please mute yourself. You should have a case manager at the hospital because I'm not going to put your information on the record. But Miss Gregory, you have a case. There's somebody, a social worker, somebody there. I'm sorry.
I've been asking to speak to the doctor. They don't even know who my doctor is. I asked this morning as well. And they said they were trying to find out who, because my father wants to know who is my doctor here. And Still haven't talked to anybody, but it's going on 12 o'clock.
All right, Miss Taylor, have you been communicating at all? I know we can't get her medical information, so I can't tell you how long you're gonna be there or anything like that, but I know from a process, because she left from the court to go to the hospital, they told us that they were keeping her because she was not free to leave. And the order was that she was not to be released, only to inpatient treatment. So that's the order that's in place.
This might make me be homeless by the time I get out of here, because I don't know when I'm supposed to leave. I can't pay my rent.
Ms. Gregory, we're not gonna go all the way to the extreme negative, because if you keep using the substance that you're using, you're likely gonna be homeless. If you keep engaging in the behavior that you engage in when you use the substance, you're gonna probably be homeless. So why not, let's not think about homeless. Let's think about getting you the help you need, okay? All right? Okay, all right. So Ms. Taylor, if we could, you would have to, in order for Ms. Taylor to get any information, Ms. Gregory, because I can only give you what we're allowed to get at this time, you would have to sign a release, okay? Ms. Gregory, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you would have to sign a release. And then if you sign a release, Ms. Taylor, as your case manager, can find out who's the doctor, what's the prognosis, what's the diagnosis, how long you're gonna be there, okay?
Okay.
But that's up to you as to whether or not you sign that release, all right? Okay, so give it some thought.
I signed a couple of releases, but I don't know who's getting the information.
I'm sorry?
I signed several releases, but I don't know who's getting the information.
Well, you would have to say specifically who could get it. So you might need to ask that you want to sign a release for your case manager for the court to get your information, okay?
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Okay.
All right, very good. Miss Taylor, let's bring her back on. I want to keep up with what's going on. If she can get that release signed, if that's what she chooses to do, then maybe we can get some information by the end of the week or no later than Monday.
Okay.
Okay. How does that sound, Miss Gregory?
I ain't got no other choice.
I'm sorry?
I don't have any other choice.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, hang in there. I will see you. You want to put it on Friday or Monday, Miss Taylor?
Monday.
All right. I'm going to see you on Monday, which will be
October 3rd.
October 3rd, 2022. Let's put her on because that's my other date, special court date. Let's put her on for 10 o'clock a.m.
Okay.
Okay, at 10 o'clock. But sign that release so we can get some information, okay?
I'm gonna see if I can get it now when I get it back in the computer.
All right, and specifically tell them you want to sign a release for the court to be able to get information.
Okay.
All right, that'll help us.
Okay.
All right, I will tell you, Miss Gregory, you look so much better today. You really do. You really do. You were in a different place when I saw you last week, and it was not a good one. And so I hope you take advantage of this time to get better, to get well. Don't look at it as negative. Look at it as something positive. Use this time to get better, to get well, so that when you do go home, you can stay home. Okay? All right. All right. I'll see you on Monday. If we get something before that time, we'll reach out and see you before then. Okay?
How many of those consent forms should I sign? One or two, or just one?
It's usually just one. I don't know about multiple.
Okay.
But ask them. You want to make sure that we can get the information. So ask at the hospital, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. I'll see you Monday or sooner, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care.
I'm done?
Yes, ma'am. I'm releasing you, okay? You can go back to your treatment, okay? Can you hear me? Oh, did she sign off?
Yes, Judge, also don't forget Terry Kelly is downstairs. He didn't have the electronic technology to zoom in.
Let's do it. Terry Kelly, if you could join us at the podium, and then I'll call the traffic matters. This is my
Let me just check 1 second for Mr. Kelly. He's been in the audience since this morning, but he just stepped outside for 1 second. So let me just see if he's outside.
All right, let me see, Attorney Hadir, are you ready on your case?
Your Honor, I'm ready.
All
Pretty
right,
simple.
I have 3 matters with your name. I have SP 1366440, counts 1, 2, and 3 for Nadia Al-Obaidi. Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Hyder for Ms. Al-Obaidi with her permission.
Thank you, counsel. This matter was scheduled for a formal hearing, all 3 matters. How are the parties proceeding?
Your Honor, my client is going to plead responsible to blockading traffic. The other 2 matters are going to be dismissed.
Okay, she'll have to plead to the factual basis of one of the matters that are before me. So which one is it? And then I'll amend it to blockading traffic.
She'll plead responsible to not having proof of insurance, or I'm sorry, for running a stop sign.
All right, very good. And so you're indicating that you're pleading responsible, your client failed to stop at a stop sign in the city of Detroit, and she was the driver of an automobile. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, I'm accepting that plea. I'm reducing the charge to blockading traffic. I'm assessing the statutory fine of $175. How quickly can your client get that paid?
Can she have 2 weeks, Your Honor?
Absolutely. Today is September the 28th. So that would take her I'll schedule her for October 15th is it the 15th or the 14th? 14th, October 14th, 2022. I'll schedule her for review at 10:30 a.m. The matter that she has to pay will be adjourned for payment as long as she pays it. And before that date, then there are no issues. She doesn't have to come back. The remaining 2 matters will be dismissed on October 14th. I won't dismiss until she's paid in full.
Your Honor, she can do that online, the payment?
Yes.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. And
Thank you. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate
no
it.
problem, Your Honor. Just, I know I'm going to get in trouble when I say this, but the 36th District Bench, I enjoy coming to 36th.
Oh,
I do, no, well, I'll tell you why, because there's some very beautiful women in 36th
Oh,
District.
you might get in trouble now.
I might get in trouble for that, but that's just the truth. All right, you take care.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for your patience.
Right.
All right. Very good. Bye-bye. All right. Let's do it, I knew Attorney Griffin. I see all of y'all coming on now. Y'all had your cameras off this morning. Turn your cameras off. No, I'm just kidding. Let me do Mr. Kelly. Then I'm ready on the traffic matters, Mr. Griffin. All right. Mr. Kelly has joined us at the podium. I have case number 210-440-0101. Mr. Kelly, state your full name.
Terry Wayne Kelly.
All right. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
All right. Are you feeling better, Mr. Kelly?
Yes, I am. I'm okay all the time. I'm just.
Well, now that you're not using anything, can you tell the difference between how you feel, how you think, and all of those good things?
Yes, it's a little difference and stuff. With me, it's just a little different with what I use it. I'm more of a just experiment type with different people, and I'm just not out there like a lot of people. It's a little different for me.
All right. Well, I hope that as you continue to work the program, you will notice that not only do you feel different, and I hope it's better, but that you think differently, that you respond differently. So let's just keep working the program, okay?
I will do that.
All right, very good. Are you having any issues that you need to bring to the court's attention?
No, it's just one thing. My ID, I have a problem with that, but me and Ms. Taylor is working that out. I tried to get that while I was in the treatment center, they was gonna pay for it and all of that. But the thing is, I'm from Tennessee, so I had to, birth certificate is mandatory as of now. So I called and tried to get my people to go by there and get it. I have to do this in person, so I can't.
Well, we
leave the
found out
state.
yesterday, Mr. Kelly, we found out yesterday that you don't have to do it in person. We have someone on our team that was born in Tennessee and they just got their birth certificate through the mail and they did not go in person. And so Ms. Taylor is going to share that information with you, okay? So that you can get your birth certificates because we want you to have it, all right?
Yes, I need that, I need that.
All right, wonderful. And as well as the ID, right, Ms. Taylor? We talked about that in our
Yes.
staffing. All right, very good. Anything else you need us to help you with? We've already started on that one, and we'll get you that information while you're there.
Oh, no, I'm pretty good, I'm like a Superman, I'm independent and I'm, keep showing, you know.
All right, Superman. All right, very good.
All right,
Let me
thank
hear. Wait, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Hold on. Let me hear from Miss Taylor real quickly. Miss Taylor.
Yes, Mr. Kelly is doing very good. Like you stated, there's some things me and Mr. Kelly are working on together. I do have the information about the birth certificate stuff for Tennessee. Mr. Kelly did complete a drug screen today while he was here, which was negative. So I want to put that on the record as well. And
very good. I see you. Look at Mr. Kelly. Yeah. You flying, Superman. I see
Yes.
you. I saw all of his gestures. He did. He did it all.
My thing is, I call them she devils, that's with my addiction, I won't get into a lot of things, but this is my problem there, so I have to.
thank you, Mr. Kelly. Thank you.
Mr. Kelly.
So
Thank
anywho, he is doing fantastic. He, in better words, is watching his surroundings and the company he keeps. That helps with his sobriety. So there's no bad influences around him or other users that does not deserve his energy. So he's doing good. He's working the program. You know, he's still a little fresh. He came in on August 10th. So we're still working. And I'm going to provide him the information. So Mr. Kelly, when you finish up, come back up to the 3rd floor so I can give you the stuff that you need.
I will.
Okay. And then nothing in addition. So he would return before you in 2 weeks, which will be October 12th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Kelly?
Yes, indeed. I'd like to say hello to Miss Jessica Warfield. Hello. That's my attorney. This is speak to her.
Miss Warfield, Attorney Warfield, he's trying to get your attention. It's hard.
I'm sorry, I'm on another Zoom too. How are you, Mr. Kelly?
I am blessed.
Good, good.
All right, all right. If nothing else for Mr. Kelly, it's good to see you. Mr. Kelly, thank you for your willingness to work the program. I'm just expecting great things from you, okay?
Oh yes. I'm like Michael Jackson. You ain't seen nothing yet.
All right, now he's Superman and Michael Jackson. I don't know how we gonna put that together, but we will. All right, bye, Mr. Kelly. Miss Taylor, did you need to see him before he leaves?
Yes, Mr. Kelly, come back upstairs for me. Come back upstairs.
Please mute yourselves. I'm
Thank
in
you.
the session. Thank you. All right, did Mr. Kelly hear you, Miss Taylor?
Yes, he's coming up.
All right, very good. All right, I need to move this traffic docket. These folks have been here and I appreciate your patience on this morning. Who do we have up and ready to go?
Your Honor, we have the in-person. I believe there still may be one.
Okay, let me
retaining
start with
counsel.
these. If an officer has not shown up, Miss Matt, can you give me the name of that case?
It has not or has?
Has not.
I only had one officer check in with me. So all the rest of them officers would not have checked in.
Okay, which officer, what case did the officer check in on?
On Al-Masari.
All right, thank you. Very good. Let me call the remaining matters where there are no officers and see what's happening. Let's go with Sumar Sabaya. I have the following: SP 129-1528, counts 1, 2, and 3, and case number SP 129-15491. Counsel, are you with us? Mr.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. Sean Mansour on behalf of Mr. Savea.
Can you turn on your camera for me?
It's not working this morning, Your Honor. I apologize. I can give you my P number. I can confirm, who I am. The camera's not working on my laptop this morning.
All right, give me your P number, Mr. Mansour.
Yes, Your Honor. It's P78438.
All right. Now, what would I know about you that? No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say what would be our password, but we don't have one. All right, Mr. Mansour.
Thank you,
All
Your Honor.
right. The officer has not checked in. Let me have this prosecutor place your appearance on the record for me.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Stephen Morgan on behalf of the City of Detroit, P44533. Your Honor, the officer, I am not sure who the officer is on this case.
Okay. All right,
Eric Brown.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Attorney Mansour, your motion.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. We appeared this morning at 8:30. I do waive my client's appearance. At this time, it's almost 10:50 and the officer has not appeared. We're going to ask the court to kindly dismiss this matter.
Thank you, counsel. I'm granting that motion. All of the matters are dismissed without prejudice. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Attorney Hughes, which case are you here on?
Your Honor, I'm here on Abdul Malik. I was not clear if your clerk indicated that the officer had checked in on that case or not.
Ms. Mack, I'm gonna call it 227-445-801. Counsel, go ahead and place your appearance on the record.
Your Honor, my name is Paul Hughes, P36421, appearing on behalf of the respondent.
Mr. Al-Dalali. All right, very good. And Mr. Al-Dalali is in the virtual courtroom. Sir, state your name for me. Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm gonna text him real fast,
It's
Your Honor.
okay. Would you vouch that that's your client, counsel?
Yes, I will, certainly.
All right, very good. Let the record reflect that Mr. Al-Dalali is in the virtual courtroom. All right, Ms. Mack, did the officer show up?
No, ma'am.
All right, Attorney Morgan, is there anything you'd like to add?
What's the officer's name, Your Honor? I'd like to put that on the record. Stephen Morgan on behalf of the City of Detroit.
Douglas Nichols.
Okay, thank you.
All right, counsel, you may proceed with your motion.
Your Honor, we'd also like to make a motion to dismiss. We have been online since 8:30. We appreciate the court moving the docket like you do. I know you had a lot going on, but this is a quick one, hopefully, for you. Nice to
Yes.
see you again, by the way. It's been a
Good to
while.
see you as well. I know, it's good to see you as well.
Thank
I'm
you.
granting your motion. Your matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you so much for your patience this morning.
Thank you. You all have a good day. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Your Honor, I have a chat here saying something about officers in the breakout room.
But have they checked in? I don't know if I'm looking at a breakout room and I see in-person defendants, somebody, Giorgio. That's all I see.
Okay.
Those are my clients.
Okay, can we close all
Those
the
are my
breakout rooms? Bring everybody in and let's do it. All right, we're all set. All right, let's see, do I have any more retained counsel cases?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Attorney Gasdecki. You are here on Al-Masmari?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you have pulled over, right?
I'm trying to. I'm at a red light and I don't want to get hit.
All right.
I'm not moving but 2 miles an hour.
You know I can't have you do that on Zoom.
I'm trying to get out of an intersection.
All right, go get out the intersection, then I'll call your case. Let's be
Okay,
safe.
ma'am.
All right, very good. All right, are there any other retained attorneys? All right, as soon as Mr. Gasdecki comes back, I'll call his case. Let's go to,
Your Honor, there is another matter, a retained matter, and the attorney was here. His name, the attorney Kaiser was here for Al Aguli, and he said that he had to go to another courtroom and to tell the judge. That's what That's what he instructed me to do.
Did the officer check in on that case?
Your Honor, I do not know if the officer checked in. I did give him an offer. I really felt very rushed to deal with his matter. So I would just ask that that matter just be given another date for a formal hearing and renotice the
I would need to
officer.
hear from him because they've been here since 8:30.
Well, he was the one that came in late, Your Honor. He came in late and then he told me he had somewhere else to go.
Okay.
So I didn't even get to deal with him. I gave him an offer and then he just basically just checked out and said, tell the judge I have to go.
Mac, did he check out with you?
Yeah, he told me when I was in the breakout room.
No.
He said he
I'm
had
talking to Miss Mac. I'm speaking about Miss Mac because
okay.
that's the proper protocol. Miss Mac, did he check out with you?
Did not check out with me, but he did check in with me this morning when he first came on. He was on early this morning, but he did not inform me that he had to go to another courtroom. I have another attorney that let me know that he had to go to another courtroom, but it wasn't Mr. Kaiser.
Okay, so then I don't know if he's coming back, counsel. I'll have you renew your motion to give another date. Let me finish, clear up some other things on the 8:30 because he should have checked out with my clerk. That's what he should have done. I put up the notice this morning. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
I am parked, Your Honor.
All right, let's do it. I have SP 1370344, counts 1 and 2 for Mr. Al Masmari. Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Aztecki, P46289 on behalf of the defendant with his permission.
All right, thank you. Are there any officers that are present on the Masmari matter? I know that they've checked in. Are they still with us?
I know Officer Catman was here. He did check in. He had to go to another courtroom. I don't know if he returned.
Okay, all right. Counsel, are you accepting an offer from the people on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what's the offer?
And pleading responsible to 1 to 5. If we do that, they'll amend the charge to blockading and they'll drop the seatbelt ticket.
All right, very good. And you understand that no dismissals are given until fines and costs are paid in full.
I know with you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. All right. And so, counsel, you are indicating and pleading responsible on behalf of your client that while in the city of Detroit, your client was driving 1 to 5 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'm accepting that plea of responsible. I'm amending the charge to blockading traffic. I'm assessing the fine at $175. When can your client get that paid?
2 weeks, Your Honor. And it'll be paid probably faster than that.
All right, wonderful. I'll schedule the adjourn to pay and the review of the matter that's going to be dismissed. That date will be October 14th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as your client gets it paid before October 14th. He does not need to appear in court. The dismissal of the remaining matter will be automatic. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. You're the best.
Right.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You do the same and be safe, okay?
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, are we ready on Al Kareem? Mr. Griffin or Mr. Morgan?
Your Honor,
I'm
Al
not sure
Kareem.
who Al Kareem, I'm not sure who that
That was
person
a
is.
retained matter.
Yes, that's a retained matter, and that's the attorney, Mr. Dawood. He had to go to another, he had to go to Judge Perkins's courtroom. And he said he'll be back as soon as he could be available after being with Judge Perkins.
Okay, all right.
But he
Wonderful.
did check in with me, Judge. Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, I still see that there is a young lady on that says Giorgio. I'm not sure what case
that's Your Honor, that's for, I believe, last name Adams. She's not appearing for him. She just has some information regarding the reason that he's not here.
Is Adams on my docket today?
Yes, Your Honor. It was adjourned. It was supposed to be flagged for the mental
What's
health
the
for
first
specialty
name?
court. Let me look at the docket, Your Honor. Hold on.
Is it for Richard Adams?
Ma'am, are you here for Richard Adams?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, and so it was
Yes.
scheduled for pretrial today to assess him for specialty court. I did hear you say earlier that he's in the hospital, and so I will adjourn the pretrial counsel. Is that what you're asking me to do?
That is, Your Honor. I just don't know for how long, because he was rushed to the hospital, I believe either this morning or
understand.
yesterday. So I'm
I'll
not sure.
do
I
it
would
for
ask.
1 week, and he has to provide the court with documentation for today's date as to why he missed on today. So he'll have to have that documentation.
May I ask if he's still in the hospital in 1 week? We'll
deal with it then. Okay, let's hope he's not. All right.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you,
very
Your
good.
Honor.
So I'm adjourning the following matters, case numbers SP 1288803. Case number SP 1288801, counts 1, 2, and 3 for Richard Adams and counsel. I will adjourn those to next week, Wednesday, which is October 5th. October 5th. 2022, and I'll do it again at 9:45 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything else as to Mr. Adams?
No, I would just, my continuing motion to have his file still marked as for specialty court.
Yes,
for
sir.
review.
And Miss Mack, if you could place in the ROA as to all 4 matters that is to be reviewed for specialty court. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. If nothing else, thank you, ma'am, for informing us of that information. Please make sure he has documentation to support his absence for today. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. And I hope that things get better for him.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Very good. I'm going to keep going. Did Craignisha Anderson show up?
She did. She's in person, Your Honor. I would just ask someone to go to the room to bring her to the podium. She's in the in-person defendant's room.
Oh, okay. Can we bring her?
No, she's in the courtroom. She'll be to the docket here.
Okay. Did we wipe off the podium?
Yes, ma'am, we did.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Your Honor, are you done with the prosecutor for the city?
Well, I still have 2 matters. Let me call that last matter that you requested to reschedule the formal hearing. That was on Al Aguli. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Case number SP 137544901. Defendant was here, left the courtroom, did not check out with my clerk, did inform the prosecutor, but we have no idea as to when, if he's returning. And so counsel, a prosecutor has made a request to adjourn this formal hearing, and I'm granting that request. Counsel, can I adjourn it to next week, October, what did I say that was? October 5th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. Does that work?
October 5th. Yes, I believe so, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes,
Let's do it
Wednesday.
October 5th at 8:30.
All right,
And
thank
then
you.
counsel on Al Kareem, did you all work out an offer on Al Kareem?
On Al Kareem, Your Honor.
Oh, that's the one you didn't get to talk. No, did you get
Well,
to
no,
talk?
I did talk to him. It was Wayne County prosecutor that it really needs to make an offer on the matter. However, I'm not sure if the officer signed in on that one, on Al Kareem. Let me see.
Miss Mack, did the officer sign in?
I don't think so. Let me double check. I'm checking the name. No. That would have been Tyler Tavin, and that officer did not check in with me.
Thank you. I'm calling SX 407-50301. The defense attorney had to go to another courtroom. The officer has failed to appear. I'm dismissing that matter without prejudice. All right, now.
Thank you.
Counsel, we are all set. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I know you got your hands full today, but I appreciate you.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna go back down to the courtroom.
All
Bye-bye.
right, thank you. All right. I have one other question. Stay right there, Miss Anderson. Miss Taylor, are you on for Philip Dorsey? Miss Taylor, or anyone from specialty court? All right, I'll keep going. For Dale Calamy, case number 1905962-601 and 200-454-0901. Mr. Calamy is in warrant status and he should remain in warrant status.
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. Let's do it for Miss Anderson. I have the following matters for Ms. Anderson. Ms. Anderson was on, I think, last week, and I had her come back. I think, were you with us, Mr. Griffin? She had a number of matters. Is that what happened?
Well, Your Honor, I was in the courtroom. I served as the court-appointed attorney last week, and I joined in the court's request for Ms. Anderson to appear for this week. It was an adjournment, but you asked her to appear in person because this is a operating while intoxicated ticket that's involved.
All right. Are you ready to proceed?
We are, Your Honor. My client has signed an advice of rights form. We hope that the court is in, I guess, receipt of it, but she did sign one while she was there today.
Okay. And is there an offer from the people?
Yes, Your Honor. Again, I'm just putting my appearance, Herman Griffin, P77169, on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Anderson. The recommendation, Your Honor, is she'll be pleading to an operating while visibly impaired, amended from operating while intoxicated. She'll also be pleading to failure to display, amended from an original driving while license suspended. And she'll be pleading to open intoxicants as a motor vehicle passenger under a delayed 6-month sentence. And that's being amended from open intoxicants as a driver. The remaining 4 matters would be dismissed.
All right, give me one.
And she understands she has 3 outstanding civil infractions. What I mean by outstanding, that she still owes money on 3 civil infractions.
That are not on my docket today?
They're not on your docket. I believe they're in default status, Your Honor. But Ms. Mack did provide the documentation to me.
All right, very good. And of course, before you leave us, Ms. Anderson, you'll have to have everything paid off, okay? Including those civil infractions. All right? I'm sorry. No, not today. So maybe if we didn't roll our eyes, I would have been continuing to explain. Meaning before you leave us, meaning when you're finished with us, however long it takes, right? Not talking about today. Okay, so I share that with you so you can start making small payments on them. So you don't leave them until the last minute. Okay? Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Let me place the case numbers on the record. I have case number SP 123-8451, counts 1 and 2 and 3. I also have case number SP 107-22741, SP 117-59071, SP 127-46301, and Z808-3801. State your full name for the record, ma'am.
Anderson.
All right, thank you so much and good morning to you. All right, let me have you raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Louder in the mic for me.
Yes.
All right, thank you. You may place your hand down. Counsel, you may proceed as to constitutional rights and then do the last 4 numbers of each charge that she's pleading to and proceed with factual basis. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Anderson, do you recall reading an advice of rights form?
Yes.
Okay, did you understand the rights listed on that form?
Yes.
Did you sign that form?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Do you understand that you have a right to a trial in these matters? And by pleading guilty, accepting the recommendation, you give up the rights that you would have had at a trial?
Yes.
Has anybody forced you to take a plea?
No.
Has anybody threatened you in any type of way to take a plea? And please speak up.
Please.
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have you been promised anything to take a plea?
No.
Okay. Your Honor, is the court satisfied with the factual
I'm
basis?
satisfied.
I mean, with the constitutional basis?
Constitutional, yes, I am. You may proceed with the factual basis for open alcohol to motor vehicle as a driver.
Okay. Open alcohol. So the ma'am, I'm going to bring to your
That's
attention.
case ending in 4512.
I have, Your Honor, for the plea, it looks like 301. open intox. I know there's more than one, but that's the one that's.
301 is already open alcohol in the motor vehicle as a passenger. You
Okay, well,
indicated that the plea would be for a driver with a reduction to passenger.
I apologize, Your Honor. I thought that it was originally driver, but it's just passenger then, but it's under a delayed sentence. It'll be under.
There's another one, open alcohol in a motor vehicle as a driver. Is that the one your client is pleading to with a reduction to passenger?
I apologize, Your Honor. No, it's just I assumed that it was the driver, but she's pleading to the one ending in 301.
Got it.
So it's just going to be a delayed passenger.
All right.
Okay.
Very good.
So, ma'am, I'm going to bring your attention to case ending in 301. The charge is open intoxicant as a passenger. Do you recall being in a vehicle in the city of Detroit on date and time in question for this ticket?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't hear her. I need to be able to hear.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Ms. Anderson, I'm just going to ask you, you're not yelling, but I want you to speak as loud as you can for the benefit of the court and the court reporter, okay?
Okay.
All right. So do you remember, I'm just going to go over, do you remember date and time in question regarding this ticket?
I don't remember the date and time, but I do remember this ticket.
You remember the ticket? I'll say, do you remember being in the city of Detroit, being a passenger in a vehicle, having contact with the police officer?
Yes.
Okay. Is it true that you did have open alcohol while as a passenger in the motor vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. Did you receive a ticket from a Detroit police officer for having open intoxicants in the motor vehicle?
Yes.
And did this happen in the city limits of Detroit?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Was this in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Okay, Your Honor, is the court satisfied in terms of that charge?
Yes, I am.
Okay, moving on. This matter ends in 4511. The original charge should be driving while license suspended, Your Honor.
I don't have that as 4511. Oh, I see. That's the first one. All right. She has multiple.
She does.
All right. Go right ahead. I have it.
Okay. Ma'am, date and time in question, were you driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Okay. Were you pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes. Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. When you were pulled over, is it true that you were driving? I mean, after you pulled over, did you fail to produce a valid driver's license to the officer upon demand?
Yes.
Did you receive a ticket for driving while license suspended?
Yes.
Your Honor, is the court satisfied regarding that ticket?
I am satisfied.
Okay, moving on to a ticket ending in 3801. This is the operating while intoxicated. Ma'am, I'm going to bring your attention to the date of August 14th, 2021 at approximately 2 a.m. Were you driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Okay. And on that date and time, had you consumed alcohol prior to driving?
Yes.
Okay. And were you pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes.
Okay. And do you stipulate that the amount in your system was above the legal limit, above a 0.08?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And did you receive a ticket for operating while intoxicated?
Yes. I'm sorry, yes.
Okay. And I'm not saying that you were in an accident or anything like that, but did the consumption of alcohol affect your ability to drive the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, is the court satisfied regarding that charge?
Yes, I'm satisfied. All right, counsel. So as to, and I'm going to go back through the matter ending in 4511, I am accepting the plea of guilty. I'm amending that charge to failure to display a valid operator's license. As to the case ending in 6301, I am accepting the plea of guilty and I'm following the recommendation for a 6-month delayed sentence. And then for the case ending in 3801, I'm accepting the plea and I'm amending the charge to operating while visibly impaired. Did I miss anything?
No, Your Honor, then the remainder would be dismissed. Not
All
the,
right,
not the, not the ones in
dismissed.
default, but just the,
Right. And so they won't be dismissed on today, counsel, because she'll have to get everything paid before she'll get any dismissals. And so what I am going to do, give me a second. Ms. Mack, I have to send this matter out for her to do a pre-sentencing investigation. That pre-sentencing investigation will be completed by probation officer Jasmine Brimage. All right, and so I would need to schedule her out at least 6 to 7 weeks for sentencing. She'll have to come back for sentencing. Okay. Let's see, where are we? Give me a second. Today is the 28th.
It would be 6 weeks is November the 9th, Judge.
All right, let's schedule her out for November the 15th. Sentencing would be on November 15th.
Okay, and for which case is this gonna be on?
So we're gonna put all of the cases on.
Oh, okay.
September 15, 2022, and that would be at 10 o'clock a.m. And so for the cases that she's pled guilty on, those would be indicated as sentencing. For the other matters that are going to be dismissed, put those down as review.
Okay.
Okay, and they'll all be 10 o'clock on September 15th.
November 15th.
I'm sorry, November. Ooh. No.
Okay.
Yes, November.
I have
Yeah.
a question, Your Honor. Will these, may my client attend via Zoom, or are you requiring her to be in person?
For sentencing,
Yes, Your Honor.
I will allow her to do it by way of Zoom. However, there are some terms and conditions that I'm going to set forth today that your client must comply with before she returns for sentencing.
Can you hear Ms. Anderson?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
All right, very good. And so, are you ready for those terms and conditions?
Yes.
All right, so Ms. Anderson, you're not going to be able to consume alcohol at all, okay? And you're going to have to randomly test for me. Now, you can randomly test, and I'll have and it'll be 2 times a week. And I'll have Ms. Brimage, if you could call Ms. Brimage so we can connect the 2 of them while she's here at the court, so Ms. Brimage can get her set up for random testing. All right, refrain from driving unless do you have a valid driver's license?
No, I do not.
All right, so no driving, no drinking, and you must randomly test 2 times per week. You must also sit with Ms. Brimage to do your pre-sentencing investigative report. And then you'll come back to see me on November 15th for sentencing, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna have you have a seat for a moment in the courtroom so we can get Ms. Brimage or get someone from probation to make sure you have everything that you need, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much for your patience. All right.
Judge, I did contact Ms. Brimage. She's gonna Zoom in, and then I think we'll be able to get Ms. Anderson on Zoom.
Okay.
Hi, Judge. It's Paul Kaiser, attorney. I got called into Macomb County Circuit Court and I had to hang up on Zoom. And I hope you didn't call my kids.
If you were coming or when you were coming back. So the matter was adjourned to next week, Wednesday. Yes.
Next week, Wednesday?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Okay. So you're in good shape, okay?
All right.
All
Thanks. Have a
right.
good day.
Thank you. Thank you for your patience. All right, Ms. Bremish,
Okay.
thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
All right, and so we have an individual who I just accepted her plea, amended the charge to OWI. She has a number of other matters here at 36th District Court. I'd like you to meet with her. Her conditions for now are that she's to randomly test 2 times a week, no alcohol, no driving. And so she's to report to see you for her pre-sentencing investigation. She is physically in the courtroom, and I have scheduled her date for her sentencing for November 15th, 2022 at 10 o'clock a.m. Does that all work for you?
Yes, that's fine.
All right, wonderful. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You said she's in the courtroom now?
She's on the screen.
On the screen,
in the
okay.
conference room. So Ms. Wilson, if you could place Ms. Brimage and Ms. Anderson in a breakout room, that would be great. All right. Can someone please call Miss Taylor or Mr. Morgan? I need dates. I need their dates. All right. I need dates and I need to know about Dorsey. Let's go to the 9 o'clock docket I have a matter for Christina Anderson. Case number U303-18316. Case number 114274341. Did Ms. Anderson show up this morning?
She has not shown up in the courtroom, Judge.
All right. These matters were scheduled for pre-trial, aiding and abetting a minor and no license. She's been given ample opportunity to appear. It was scheduled for 9 o'clock. It's now 11:18 a.m. I am going to issue a capias on the minor charge. It will be $50 cash or surety. For the operators without a license, it'll be capias with the personal bond. I am going to go now to 10 o'clock for Sherry on Williams, U602-27121, U509-45919, case number 2104557301, and 2120984111. Ms. Williams will not be seen until next week, Wednesday, October 5th, 2022, and that will be at 10 o'clock a.m. I'm ready to call my 10:35 a.m. docket. Thank you, Ms. Taylor. Let me go back to 8:35 just very quickly. I have Philip Dorsey. Have you been able to make contact with Mr. Dorsey's people?
Yes, Judge. I actually spoke to someone this morning who confirmed that he is still at Team Jefferson and is doing well. He is in the beginning of the assessment process.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll bring him back, Ms. Taylor. I have the following: 210-454-6801, U510-19719, U558-23220, U563-13920, U575-98320, U593-34121, case number 19046-01401, case number U575-98120, and case number SX 3603567. Would you like to bring Mr. Dorsey back on October 5th?
Yes, Judge, that's fine.
All right, we'll adjourn him to October 5th, 2022, and that will be at 8:35 a.m. All right, now I need to go to the 10:35 a.m. docket. I have the following: Mr. Barushko
should not have been on there. Yeah, we did him today, so he shouldn't have been on there.
Okay, I'm taking him off of the 10:35. For Dwight Dunn, case number Z8081481. For Mr. Dunn.
Mr. Dunn is going to return to court on next week, October 5th, 2022 at 8:35.
Thank you. I have for Sammy Edwards, 200-440-7801.
I believe Ms. Edwards is going to return to court on October 12th, 2022.
All right, at 8:35 a.m. For Demetrius Green, 200-459-2101.
October 5th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. For Catrice Horton, 210-444-2701.
Also October 5th, 2022 at 8:35.
George Kidd, 190-460-5701.
October 5th, 2022 at 8:35.
Mahogany Mathis, 200-579-1901, 204-857-381.
October 5th, 2022 at 8:35.
For Zapier McQueen, 200-596-6501.
October 5th, 2022 at 8:35.
Cynthia Milling, Z808-3691.
October 5th, 2022 at 8:35.
For Joel Neely, 210-443-7201.
October 5th, 2022 at 8:35.
Marcus Reed, use 563-63420, 207-099-991, case number 194-711-221, and case number U-557-75620.
I believe Mr. Reed will be adjourned to next week, October 5th, 2022 at 8:35. He is still in the Wayne County Jail.
Yes, he's got caught up in some protocol beyond my control. All right, for Aaliyah Riggins, Z8050941.
October 5th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, and then for Shayna Thomas, 210-606-3501.
October 12th, 2022 at 8:35.
All right, very good. Did I miss anybody for you all?
No, that's everybody.
All right, wonderful. Thank you for getting back on with me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. Did you want to put on record Miss Sherry Ann Williams? She was under the 10 o'clock a.m. docket and we adjourned her. Okay, perfect.
I did. I called her. All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, are you coming back for the afternoon?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll be back along with Mr. Attorney Werbling, I believe.
All
So we'll
right,
both
can
be
you
here
all
for the
get on
afternoon.
as early as possible? Oh,
Yes,
wow.
Your Honor.
Okay.
To the following week.
Let's find out and then we'll take care of it next week. If
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
All right. If you all could get on early, that would be great. That would be really, really great. Okay.
Not a problem, Your Honor. I will. I'll text Mr. Werbling also.
All right. Wonderful. And then if you all need help, because you have a lot of people and they show up on my docket, if you all
They
need
do.
assistance, please let Miss Roberta know.
We'll
All
do, Your
right.
Honor. Yeah, 'cause it was thick last week, so
Yeah.
we'll get on early again this week, and I'll
All
see you
right.
this afternoon. Thank you, Your
Oh,
Honor.
wait a minute. I need an attorney still. Mr. Fikens, you have Miss Angela Ware. I have an old docket. I'm sorry.
Mr.
Angela
Fikens,
Ware
Your
is
Honor.
in the courtroom. And so can we put a case number on the record for Miss Ware? And add it to my docket today?
Yes, Your Honor, her case number is U-576-42920.
All right, only one case, Miss Mack?
I believe so. I'm gonna double check right now. Judge. Yes, just the one case.
All right, wonderful. Let's, Miss Ware, right from where you are, just very loudly state your name, please.
Angela Ware.
All right, good morning, Miss Ware. All right, have we tested Miss Ware today?
Your Honor, we haven't, but she was detained overnight.
Yes, I understand. All right. Miss Ware, are you ready to go back and work on staying clean and sober? I can't hear you.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Ready to get this ready this time. My plan is, after residential, go, to an outpatient and,
All right, let's keep trying, Miss Ware. I'm not giving up on you. I'm not giving up on you.
and I appreciate it.
And jail is not where you need to be. You need to be in treatment, but listen, Ms. Ware, I need you to stay there. The people that you're connecting with, you need to trash those numbers and not connect with them. I don't care if they're family. I don't care who they are. Disconnect with them. They're not helping you. They're not. And you've done so much work, but that's okay. We can get up, dust you off, and get you back on track. As long as you're willing to work with us. Are you still willing to work with us?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Mr. Yancey, tell me what you're recommending for Ms. Ware.
Your Honor, I'm recommending that she go back to inpatient treatment, complete the inpatient treatment, and then we'll have a plan, or I'll present you with the plan for after she completes the inpatient treatment. I have a couple of options that I think will work well, but for now, I recommend that she go back to inpatient treatment. Your Honor, if it pleases the court, I've already contacted Share House, and she can go to Share House today. If it pleases the court, she can be picked up today at 1 o'clock.
All right. And this is after an assessment, a clinical assessment that says she needed to go back to inpatient?
Yes,
Okay.
we did that yesterday.
All right. All right. Very good. You ready, Ms. Ware?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. You're such a beautiful person. I want you to see what I see. And I'm going to work like hell to make sure that you do, okay? You can do it.
Thank you.
I know you can. All right. So that will be my order. She's not going back to the Wayne County Jail. She's to be picked up and released only to Share House on today. And then Mr. Yancey, I'd like to just check in on her. Well, I know you'll be checking in on her, so we can do 2 weeks out. We can go ahead and do 2 weeks out. So when would you have her come back to see me, or?
Yeah, I think that would be October 13th at 8:45. Maybe it's with her 8:30 because she'll be an inpatient. So we'll try to get her on immediately.
All right, let's do that. October 13th, you'll come back to see me on Zoom at 8:30. But I need you to stay there, Ms. Ware, and work it, okay? All right, hang in there. All right. Thank you, Mr. Yancey, for all of your hard work. Thank you, Attorney Griffin, for staying on. I wasn't certain what the recommendation would be on today, but we are in great shape. Ms. Ware is going to get the help that she needs. And then I am going to recess until 1:30.
Yes, Your Honor. See you in the afternoon.
Yes, if we could get Ms. Mack, I don't know who the city attorney will be, but I need them to come on. Let's make a call to them well before 1:30 and let them know I'm not gonna hang on to people. Well, these are pre-trials, but I need them to make sure they have offers and everything to the attorneys so that we can get folks processed. And if we could do retained counsel first, that would be great. And then we'll go from there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I'll see you all this afternoon. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you,
All
Ms.
right.
Mack.
Thank you. Thank you all.